Hey, peace, y'all. Welcome to another episode of H Town, Bayou City, where we winning by committee. So here we gonna talk about some sports, lifestyle, black excellence, some locker room talk, and uplifting our community. So thank you for stopping through. We chucking the dudes, we giving dab, and we go ahead park our slab. You know what I'm talking about? So to start things off, I'm T Ben, your neighborhood brother, checking in. Next, I want to talk to a brother who gonna call it fair like a referee. He all about accountability. You know who you are. Let him know.
That's my fault. That's on me. What's happening,
It's all
everybody?
good. It's all
Hey,
good.
hey, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. I
Hey,
am NAT Solid E, aka Quality.
That's what I'm talking about.
hey.
Hey, so now our next brother will give it to you raw and uncut with no filter. He gonna hit you with some of the one liners. They're gonna be on point. Let them know who you are, brother.
Say, man, hey, man, check me out fully, man. It's the fat boy himself, man. Big Yogi up in here checking in, man. Hey, man, remember, keep calm. Fuck with a fat boy. Huh?
Ah, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Hey, and last but not least, our next brother gonna give you some slick talking game. He about his people. He gonna let you know from the street view. Let him know.
Hey, man, this is the one and only Rich Blackman. You know what I am, the world greatest. I ain't gonna say it right now, but you understand what it is. Somebody got to be him. Why not me? Hey, let's pause, man. Let's do this. Hey,
Let's get it in, man.
hey, man, it's the holidays, man. Jingle
How y'all
bell.
fellas doing out there today, man? How y'all fellas doing? Talk to me quick. Don't talk to me slick, man.
Equipment time,
Man,
man. Equipment time. Equipment time.
Hey, man, I was going to let you
I
slide on
got
the
a six.
first one. I was going to let you slide on the first one, but the second one I got to get to you. Boy, you sound like Pinky from Friday. Man, equipment,
See,
nigga, for Pinky,
man,
Equipment
nigga.
time.
criminal.
Merry Christmas,
Yeah.
nigga. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas,
Yes,
nigga.
sir. I'm trying to. Hey, man, these holidays need to come and go by. I'm ready for the new year.
You ain't
Man,
lying, Rich.
Yeah.
You ain't
what?
lying. I swear to
I
God.
got a 16-year-old. She got me everywhere, man. In the mall. No, I can't do that. And then everybody want to park a handicap, and I got a handicap, so I'm like, man, listen here. No good.
Yours is useless.
Hey,
Yours
hey,
useless
hey,
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
at least they show you love, man. Like I said, if you
See.
gonna show up with quality, quality gonna have you parking the way in the back. Now go
Oh,
on.
Lord,
Oh
no.
no. Oh,
See,
hey, bro. Hey, I'll drop you out back there, and I'm gonna drive to the front, get a
see,
close spot, man. That's
see.
you, big dog.
See, T Ben, that's why I always keep that phone on me. It keeps them rolling. See, I be getting mine in and they don't even know it. We're gonna start from the back and we're gonna go to the front.
I if we walk too far, I'm gonna need a nap. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna, I'm gonna get me some
Hey,
rest.
I did want to say,
Excuse me.
me and Quality, we hit our hike today. We did about 7 miles today. We
Yeah.
walked around. We got it in today. Got a good sweat in. We burned some calories. All about that health. Hey, I appreciate you. Salute to you coming out. Not only that, hey, but you was on pace. I was like, hey man, because
See,
look, I've been doing it for a minute. Usually
Hey,
people get to slowing down along the way. They kind of move a little slow. Hey, I look every time I look back, he was stride with me, step for step.
yeah.
Hey, peace to that.
Hey, T
Peace to
Ben.
that.
Hey, I got a question. I got a great question too. I got a great one.
okay.
Yeah,
Did he have the
yeah.
bricks on?
Ah,
Yes.
ah,
Yes.
ah, ah, ah.
Hey,
Say,
hey,
shots
He
man.
had them
fired.
bricks on, didn't he? I
Shots
know.
fired.
My Brooks are one of some of the most comfortable shoes ever. Hey, but we can't be giving them all that freeness until they ready to do something.
See what I'm talking about? You see
Oh,
They
what I'm
hey,
are
talking
they
about?
are very comfortable.
my bad.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Hey,
just
he
couldn't
did.
get them
Hey,
on,
hey,
fam. I had to ask.
he didn't miss a step. They worked. He didn't miss a step today. I was like, damn. I felt like, hey, he been doing this before. I walk. I walk about 10 miles
Hey,
on my hikes. I was like, he ain't doing no tripping.
was he power
Hey,
walking? You know, doing that little power walk.
See, see.
yeah,
That's that
them
referee, man. I
shoulders was
told y'all
moving.
I'm the referee.
The
I gotta
shoulders was
chase them
moving.
little youngsters. When they going up and down the floor, I gotta chase them. I can't leave. They can't leave me I look bad. I gotta chase them.
Did y'all stay hydrated? Did y'all drink some good water? Did y'all?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we did. Hey, we didn't have
I
to.
always drink water.
So normally when I'm walking, so usually what I'll do is I'll go to like either a memorial or I'll go to Buffalo Bayou Trail. They're my normal
No boy.
routes. I have my backpack on with my water bottles, my tank top. You know what I'm saying? Today I didn't have to do all that, so we just was in the groove. But after we got done, we did have our water. 'Cause you
Yeah.
know,
Okay. Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
Hey, all
Yeah,
day
you got to
long.
camel up. You got to
I
be
don't
like the
forget
camel.
my water.
You got
I
to camel up.
say, man, that's real medicine today. That's how I look at it. It's real
Yeah.
medicine.
Yeah.
And then I like the electrolytes too. So I'll be doing the salt, stuff like that. Little pinch of salt in your hand. Eat
Yeah.
it like that. It keeps your electrolytes high, or it gives you electrolytes so you can keep you from cramping up and stuff.
See,
The
I
water,
cramp up
yep,
all the
all that.
time. Yeah, my legs
Right.
that cramp
That's
up for
right.
no reason now.
And I
That
can't
just
lie. I sweat like a dang on water faucet. So every time I go and anything I'm
Hey,
doing, I'm just gonna start pouring out sweat. So it's
that man
normal.
was
I
sweating today.
drink
He
a lot of
was
water.
sweating. So I asked
Yeah,
him a
I
few
drink a
times.
lot of
I
water.
said, I said, yo, I ain't quiet. He said, I'm good. I'm stressed. I said, okay, bet. He had a little sweat going on. So that's good. You
hey,
Sweat,
supposed to
hold
sweat.
on,
You
sweat like
supposed
you
to
need to
quality,
sweat.
run to the electric stuff.
quality. I'm gonna speak up for us older guys. See, we like an old Ford. When we sweat, you know we working like
We
old diesel.
working.
You see that water coming
We
out? We
working. When you see
working.
it coming out, we
When you see
working.
it coming off an old dude, he working. He ain't hurting.
He
He
working.
working. Trust
That's
me.
facts.
Cause I
That's
sweat.
facts.
They be like, you sweat, man. How you? I'm working, man. I sweat. I don't know where y'all was born. When I was born, you sweat.
Oh, you gonna
Yes, sir.
I'm a
All
soak
right.
everything up. My shirt gonna be you can ring it. You can ring it when we
Understand
done.
me?
That's
Yeah.
how bad I am. But I drink a lot of water, man. I drink a lot of water
I drink water.
daily.
So
I drank the wrong stuff all day, so I understand that. I understand that. Yeah,
well,
yeah,
the fortunate
yeah,
part is you got to sweat that out too.
yeah, man. I go buy coconut water, but I get something else I ain't supposed to get, and that is so. Yeah, the coconut water just went. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
Man, I be trying to get into that coconut water. I just don't like the flavor of it. I be trying, man.
You
I
talk
be
that you
trying.
trying the ones with the dents in it, with the little coconuts you could taste in it, or you trying to just
I don't.
straight
Just
coconut?
straight coconut water, man. I be trying, man. And it's hard for me to get over. It damn near coconut water tastes like water. It tastes like backwash.
It's
Mm.
thick, like it's kind of thick. It's got that texture. Yeah, yeah. It's got a
It's
texture
like
that you ain't
backwash,
used
man. I
to.
be trying, man. I just ain't got
But
to the
it's
point
good
to where
for
I
you,
can
they
just drink
say.
it. I know, I
I want to bust
know.
it out of coconut. It might be better, but the one I be getting in the can, and they got some in a green bottle. I guess.
You remember we was talking about earlier though, T-Man. Remember I told you, whenever it's something that's tough that you don't really like, mix
it's
it.
gonna be nasty.
Find something to
Yeah,
mix
yeah,
it
yeah,
with.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
it
You
makes
said,
it get
yeah.
down there easy, and you still getting it in you.
Yeah.
You did say that. Yep, you did say that. You're
Yeah.
right. You gotta find something to mix it with, man. It might just be water. It might mix with water.
Water with water.
Hey,
You
I
got to
might,
mix
man. I
water.
might. I
I
might.
told
Right.
you, lemons and citrus, that's your best friend.
You did say that.
Yep.
Lemon is a good one. Lemon
Yeah.
always curb whatever flavor that you try to get away from.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
fact.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Y'all ready to jump it off?
Yeah. What we looking like, Yogi?
Here you
You
go.
ready to do it?
I'm ready to rock and roll, man.
All
There it is.
righty. Play that theme music.
Introducing my boy. You know what I'm saying? He gonna talk about sports. First, I want to say that intro song sound like he dances in his Brooks, but that's another story for another day. Quality, you gonna spit your shit, big dog.
What's happening, world? Y'all know what time it is. Sports. I think Rich got something to say. What you on, Rich?
Man, when you took the photo shoot, that's all I want to know. I see the thing. You got your poses, your son behind. You had a photo shoot. That must have been you and the pod mom. I mean, I didn't get a photo shoot. You got a photo. I'm like,
Rich, if I wait, when we get through with I ain't gonna even do it. I'm gonna tell you now. When you recognize what I was doing while she did that, I ain't did nothing but just sit there. I don't know what the hell. I don't even know these pictures exist.
yeah.
That's how cold she is. She was just snapping, and I ain't even know.
This
I
got
really
them angles,
sidetracked. I just saw
man.
that. I say, man, look, I like it.
She was like, "Be normal."
Yes.
That's exactly what it was.
See, there it is.
But Rich, it's unfortunate, man. I gotta serve this alley hoop. To you. So yesterday, San Francisco 49ers took on the Indianapolis Colts. I can't lie, Rich. We gotta do it. He was
ready. He was locked and loaded with the hat. Look at
him. You see that?
He got it. He got it. Okay. He's shining right now.
We do have a 49er fan in the family. We can't.
That's why we got to do it. That's why we got to do it, because he a part of the family. So I got to let him shine right now. He looking good. They got 2 tough games coming up, though.
Do you understand that they say a good man don't speak? He let his work speak for him. So he letting it speak for him. Okay, I got you. He
don't talk much. He
let his work
real quiet with him.
I said, yeah. Yeah.
48-27. The 49ers knocked out the Indianapolis Colts that did the Houston Texans a huge favor, so we appreciate it all together. Brock Purdy, 5 touchdown throws in the game.
Really 6. Really 6, but we'll give him that last one. Really 6, but we'll go ahead and let the refs. We'll let the refs do their thing.
Where was the 6th one? I didn't see the 6th one. Where was it at?
Hey, and we all remember he fell asleep yesterday.
You right. I was boy. I'm gonna mute my mic on that one because you ain't even lying.
All right, moving right along. I want to talk to y'all about high school football, man. We had a couple of championship games. Houston represented. We had Fort Bend Randall out in the Richmond area. Randall took on South Oak Cliff. It was an unfortunate loss for Randall, 35-19. So at that particular game, they had a shooting. A kid from the South Oak Cliff school went home and had a shooting incident there. I ain't gonna get into that, y'all. That's gonna be another day, but that's just a little piggyback of what happened after the game. So then we're moving on down to DeSoto and C.E. King. C.E. King represents us, and DeSoto would be the Dallas area. 55-27. C.E. King took a hard L. That was a tough one for us to swallow. DeSoto is a tough team. I think that's back-to-back for them as far as state championships. And, of course, the big one would be Duncanville and North Shore.
Already, baby.
We get to shine, y'all. We get to shine. And a tough defensive game. North Shore was able to knock off Duncanville 10-7. Congratulations, North Shore. Congratulations, all 3 teams. Well done.
Yes,
all 3 coaches, the coaching staff, the kids, and everything else. Congratulations, guys. Win, lose, or draw, we proud of you, no matter what.
Hey, so I got a question. What happened with Yates? What happened with Yates?
They left the playoffs, I want to say, within the 2nd to 3rd round. Yates got put out. No, it's the 2nd round.
Who they lose to? Hold on, let's look it up. Who Yates lose to?
That was a while back, but I forgot who it was. But, I mean, it may have even been the 1st round, too. Yates kind of left early because I had high expectations for them, and they didn't get as far as I would have liked them to.
Well, it must have been their only loss. They lost to Pine Tree?
Pine Tree, that was it right there.
Yeah.
Pine Tree.
How good is Pine Tree?
That's a school? Where is it?
They not good because they not in the finals.
It's in one of them little small Texas towns, but they good enough to make the playoffs. So let's think about that now.
But see,
they from Longview. They from Longview.
Longview, Texas.
If they
bro, they was 8-5 overall. 8-5 overall. That means Longview has got some tough competition. Bro, I'm upset about that. You know, they lost somebody that was 8-5.
That was an upset for Longview
A
too.
huge upset.
Hey,
That's crazy.
quality. Is this gonna be fair to say that North Shore gonna be a dynasty here with that win now? They coming close to it.
Dynasty.
What?
Right now, North Shore and
North Shore been
Duncanville
them
have
niggas,
played
though.
each other possibly about 6 or 7 times in the
God
last
doggone right.
couple years.
Yeah, TV. We looking at
Yeah.
dynasty because
So
them
two teams always end up at the end.
Yeah, them two.
North Shore been good though.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
that's why I say it's gonna be my little brother played quarterback there at North Shore. Yeah,
oh yeah.
My dad lived on the east side. Right, he lived right in front of North Shore. Yeah,
well, North Shore, man.
Rad's son was the running back for C King a couple of years ago when they did good. Yeah, that was his son Malik. Yeah, Malik
that was excellent work that C King did because I think that was their first time ever representing Houston in the state championship game.
Yes, they never got that far.
Yeah,
never got that.
So
far.
kudos to them, but I can't lie, they came across a team, DeSoto. That team has always been tough, and like I say, they back-to-back champions. So they're letting you know they tough. They knocked out Summer Creek last year.
Yeah, that's me there.
That's you. That's all the way you.
That's me there.
Bro, Yates lost the Pine Tree 30,
and they've been knocking us out for years.
See,
yeah, North Shore been knocking us out for years. So
I'm looking right now.
Right along though, y'all. We're gonna get with these Rockets, man. The Rockets are on a 2-game losing streak. Many are saying they want to trade the point guard, find a point guard. I say we stick with what we got. They playing tonight, Clippers a little later, so maybe we'll get an update. I predict them to win that game coming off these 2 losses. The reason why most people are mad because they've lost to teams that are not really considered on their level, so they should have beat them. But, of course, in the NBA, you go on skids, up and down, up and down. I ain't even worried about the losses. I'm quite sure we're going to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
So that's the game of runs. Losses you want to lose.
Huh?
If you lose any games, you want to lose to a sorry team because you dominate the big team, you get the momentum when you see them again.
And see them sorry teams, they're not going to be there later, so you ain't worried about
rest. Let's not get hurt. Let's just play minimum. They do that. It's like a relaxed game. Just whatever. We ain't gonna press.
And once again, we got the Houston Texans had an ugly win against the Raiders. It was tough, but we won, and that was the whole key to the situation. Defense didn't play as great as we want them to, but like I say, we won. So we're gonna take that and run with it. Our next game is this Thursday against the Chargers. Gonna be a big one. I'm always afraid of games like this. Our last 2, the Chargers and the Colts. I'm afraid of games like that because both teams are really, really good, and we are kind of just evenly floating right there. But with the win streak, you can't say much. We still going. What you got, Yogi?
I see the Chargers, nigga. The Colts good, man. You smoke it though.
That's a division game, man. That's a division game. And when you play them in the division, them boys know you, man.
Is 102.
Man, and he out there looking like an MVP candidate down there. Come on. He got him looking good.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, let me say
they scored 27 points against San Francisco's defense.
Their defense ain't good, nigga.
Who's their defense ain't good?
Man, I don't want to talk. Don't worry about it.
I got a lot of injuries, bro. Y'all defense ain't what it's supposed to be, bro.
Who defense ain't good?
Bro, y'all defense ain't what it's supposed to be.
He was waiting on that. Why did y'all
Yogi went all the way to the left, man?
Waiting on that.
No, I'm Yogi.
He was waiting on that.
Hey, y'all got it. Whatever y'all say.
Y'all go get off of my dog T-Ben, man. Play the goddamn video, Yogi. That's all I would say. Y'all go get off of T-Ben and his 49ers, man.
Man, I didn't gave love to y'all beating us out of number of respect, and this how I get paid back. Y'all getting rich. All y'all do is disrespect the Niners, and I don't get it. I ain't did nothing like that to y'all. Y'all be disrespect. Yes, y'all done said plenty. That man said, beating up our defense ain't nothing. That's what he just said. Every time,
he did say
every week we play.
I did.
Every week we play, I got to hear Rich mouth. And look, Rich, y'all AFC. Y'all shouldn't even be worried about what we got going on. Y'all need to be thanking us for beating them sorry Colts. That's what y'all need to be doing.
Yeah, see. Now look,
We do
I want to
appreciate
say
that,
the ugly
y'all.
truth. I'm a Texan fan. I want to say the ugly truth. I'm gonna say what none of us want to say. CJ, you're gonna have to quit bullshit. Real talk.
Yes.
I'm being honest. We
Yeah.
can't win a game on fucking 5 field goals. This it's getting pitiful, man. We get in the red zone, all we get is 3. No, when we get in the red zone, we want 7 or nothing, man. Because that's the standard now. If you get in the 20th, you in the if you get in the red zone, we shouldn't need no field goal kicker, but nothing for an extra point. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to say that. We getting by, and when it comes to the playoffs, and it's just one game, them coaches gonna make up a plan for you because they see your weakness and they see how you are, and that's gonna hurt us. Now the defense is gonna be spectacular, but if the offense ain't giving them nothing, they gonna eventually get tired too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, hey, CJ, this year it's either bust or go home. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? I'm not saying you can't lose. I don't mean shit to nobody on the. I ain't paying nobody bill. I'm just
You
saying
just got to
it
show up.
ain't. I'm just saying show up. It's
Yeah, he
how
got to
you
show up.
lose. If you lose like you're not supposed to lose, we're gonna want your head. But if you lose fighting, going out like 300, oh yeah, we ride with you again. You a Buckeye, so I'm down with them. Buckeye. Hey, I'm a
I was,
Buckeye
I was,
Nation, so you
I
know what
was,
I'm
I was,
saying.
I was finna
I want
So
to
say.
hear what Yogi got to say. I want to
I
hear what
just
Yogi
I
got
just
to
want to
say.
A
ride.
couple
I'm just
episodes,
saying. I'm saying
a
the
couple.
ugly truth. We,
Hold on, a couple episodes ago, Rich said verbatim that any good team got a Buckeye on it.
any good team,
He said
any.
every good team got a Buckeye on it.
Yes, sir.
What CJ go to school
Good
at?
team. I didn't say the Buckeye was gonna be the reason the team good, but he gonna be on a good team. Let's
Nigga,
get that
chill
point
out,
straight now.
chill out,
I'm just
Rich.
saying. I ain't saying
Well,
he
I'm gonna
ain't
say
Yogi
good,
this
said,
here.
chill
but
out,
we
man.
gonna
He
be,
told chill out, man.
I'm gonna say this right here. In defense of CJ, in defense of him, the offensive coordinator to me is very suspect. I don't think
Yes,
this is
I
100%
agree.
CJ's fault. This offensive coordinator, these plays are very, very predictable, very, very
I
not
agree.
working, and we're still running. There's no mix up in it. There's no motion that's going on. There's nothing. It's just straight line up and then hike the ball. That's high schoolish type football. We're not going to go anywhere. You got to trick these smart defenses out here. You got to have motion. You got to move these receivers. You got to learn how to run those screen plays. So this ain't all CJ. This got a lot to do with that offensive coordinator, and I do not. Well, we'll find out next year. That's a segment for another time, though, because we get into that, we're going to be all day.
No, but
What
I
you
got
got,
one.
Yogi?
So like, cause of course, I'm my boys, and every chance I get to watch them, they're on the screen, right? Like me personally, I feel like their offense don't have an identity. Am I tripping?
no.
The offense don't have an identity.
It's
Like,
just basic. It's very
yeah,
basic.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't even high school. I feel like you giving too much credit. That's like some pee-wee shit.
They
You know
don't
what I'm
have no
saying?
alpha. See, what happened is every position we have an alpha. On defense, we got Will Anderson here, alpha. You see what I'm saying? On the offensive side, we used to have Mixon. That was the alpha. He was the tough nigga. He ran. CJ not an alpha. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He a good player and he's a great guy, but he not an alpha to where when he get grimy, he be like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like
He ain't got that
Shador, he's an
dog in him.
alpha. Yeah, that's the dog. But he a good player. I mean, he gonna go by the book. He gonna talk to the people right. He a good face of your franchise. But you need somebody with a dog in him. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
gonna get you over. That the offense will really, what I'm trying to say. So it's
You
gonna
need
take something because we don't
you,
have nobody.
you
Who's the
need a
man?
DK. You need a DK
Yeah,
Metcalf. Somebody hit somebody in
Oh
the mouth.
Lord. Oh
Well, then,
Lord.
God dang it, if you're going to throw it out there, you might as well just play the video. Let's show it.
Perfect
Show me
Let's
what
segue.
talk
DK
about it.
did.
Perfect segue. Mute your
We
mic.
ain't parked no slabs tonight.
DK Metcalf had mixing up with someone in the stands. DK Metcalf had mixing up with someone in the stands. DK Metcalf had mixing up with someone in the stands.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, so it's been 3 versions of this particular story that seems to be floating around. One was the fan called DJ Metcalf by his full name, which I'm not going to even attempt to try to say that.
I don't even know his full name.
Yeah.
See?
But it's definitely something with the D and the K and then the Metcalf, all of it. So the fan clearly knew him or knew the name. He called him by it. DJ did not like that. So here it is, the infamous punch. Second one was the fan said something racial to him. So that was another story that said that was the reason why he reacted that way. And then the final one that I heard was that the fan said something about his mother. Now, you ask me, the type of person that DJ Metcalf is, the DK Metcalf. I'm sorry. You can't react like this. I don't care what he said. You can't react like this. You know, you work too much. You got too much on the line. Cost him 2-game suspension, guys. 2-game suspension for the next 2 games. So hurt his team. Hurt his team with these actions. What's y'all take on it? They say he threw a punch. I didn't consider it a punch. I just kind of considered a swipe. Y'all make of it what you will. What y'all think?
At this point,
church finger.
Listen, at this point, we have to get self-control because at this point, we getting out of line because you're playing a football game. You shouldn't be talking to nobody in the stands. You understand what I'm saying? You're not even supposed to listen to them. The coach tell you from Little League, don't listen to nobody behind you, only in the front of you. That's where the game at. So you are way behind the bench entertaining this. You know, like what he said on Django, who is this nigga you need to entertain? That's what I'm understanding. What the fuck is you over here for with him? And now, like you said, all those accusations are what's coming out. And they also say that dude is a clout chaser. They say he already doing interviews, talking to this. So he was setting himself up for that. You see what I'm trying to say? So it's another angle too. I heard, where is the team security? What like the dude went over there and pushed the ball at A&M? What is security at for the football? Because I know they're out there. So he was supposed to be stopped that. Hey, you can't talk. You see what I'm trying to say? They let it get too far out of hand. What is the security getting paid for if my athletes still have to interact with the patrons? So it's just it's real crazy right there. I don't know how to say it. I know DJ Metcalf is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because you're the professional there. No matter what they say, you have to be professional. And I know it's hard, but you signed up for it. You making millions for it. I'm not saying you have to take it or you should. Or you should have said, hey, what is security? Hey, man, get this dude, man. He tripping. Get this dude here. And you'll get him put out and all that. That's all you had to do. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go over there and hit, you know. But like I say, this is an alpha sport. It's a man's sport. So you're going to get that. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to do much talking. All the weights they lift and the muscles, man, I'm slapping shit out this dude. And that's what he did. So it cost him 2 games and hurt the team. You're going to learn next time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the right thing ain't the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the right thing ain't the right thing. That was the right thing to do, but it wasn't the right thing to do. You see what I'm trying to say?
On the streets, though.
With that, let me park the slab first tonight. Let me bag in.
Put that slab down, baby.
Yeah, man. I bagged in.
Where you at, TB? Let me know what you think about it.
Hey, man, I'm with everything that Rich is saying. Yeah, so I agree 100%, man. It's you. At the end of the day, it's like, how do you making millions of dollars, man? And imagine like you get to a point in your life where no matter what hood you in, how you grew up, right? For the most part, you gonna accept $1 million. You trying to make $1 million. You trying to at least make 1 million at minimum, right?
Right.
I get it that the you're entertaining people, and you have like the crowd or the spectators, right? They interject themselves into the whole game and make it to where like they get out of line. I get all that. I understand that. But at the end of the day, that's one person. You're gonna have 1,000 people in the crowd that's gonna be saying stuff that's gonna be like rub you the wrong way if you allow it to. As long as they ain't did nothing that's out the ordinary, that's part of the game. You're making millions of dollars. Why would you risk? Like we talk about this often. You go from little league to middle school to high school to college. You make it pro. You that small percentage of those who even can make it pro. You mean to tell me somebody in the crowd can say something that rub you so wrong to where you throw all that away from all that work you didn't put in? I don't get it. I don't understand whether whoever you had in your life, father, mother, no mother, how to handle your emotions. You done went through all these years of that. You get pro and you allow somebody to take you out your element to risk all that. That's crazy to me. Like I don't understand that aspect of it. Now you might lose a couple games. You can say, hey, I'll take a couple games to make a point. Yeah, but that hurts your long term goal. If you know how teams do they shuffle you around. You might be somewhere else to a whole other organization 2 or 3 years from now. The owner say, hey, we're gonna make this change. You gotta make moves if you still want to make your salary. So I'm always just concerned. Like I'm like, how do you get to a point to where it got that serious where you risking your millions of dollars off your emotions at that moment? I don't get it. Maybe y'all can explain to me how that happens. I just don't get it, and I part my
I'm with
slab on
you
that.
on it, T man, because I'm with you on it because number one, I heard this that he was fined for those 2 games that he gonna miss almost $50,000. That's just
50
for the 2
grand,
games.
50 mil.
Hmm? Was
huh?
it
50
mil?
grand. 50
So
grand.
so
50
so
grand.
I don't know the math. Like probably my math is different from what I've been seeing. So from what I'm seeing, like per game check, he get like 55, like 555,000 a game. But they say it's gonna hit him 45 mil. People be lying. I ain't pocket watching, don't give a fuck. I know that shit gonna hurt him in some way, form, or fashion. If that don't hurt his pockets, that probably hurt his team chances because he's a major part of his team success, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's a big target for A-Rod over there. Pause. That was diabolical. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
he's a target of he's one of A-Rod's targets. My thing about it is this though, man, and y'all ain't seen the whole video because I have the pleasure of y'all telling me what y'all want and me going to look for it. Sometimes, most time y'all send me y'all shit. I seen the whole video, right? So when DK punched him, the nigga, yeah.
Yep.
You ain't do nothing wrong. You ain't do nothing to that man. That man wanted you to step out of character.
Exactly.
And just like a cluck, you step out of character. Now it's costing you money. This could possibly hurt your team. Like, man, it ain't even that serious. Bro, first off, I'm gonna say what all y'all been saying, man, you make too much money to let a broke ass fan get you out of your element, bro. Come on.
Too
Another
much
thing,
money.
if y'all would have seen where he was standing at before he made the move, he was back there to where, he already had his mind on crashing out.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Because
Yep.
why is you
Yep.
even that far back there? Why you ain't on the sideline with your
Yep.
team?
Yeah.
See, the game going on.
But
It's a lot of
he back there
it's
entertaining that while the game going on.
it's that shit childish, bro. Grow up, man.
Between me,
Grow
if
up. You
I'm the
make too
head
much
coach,
money, bro.
if I'm Mike Tomlin and I'm the head coach, and you not got your head in the game and you doing that, they're not wrong for nothing that they did to him. Because I mean, that's TBN. I'm with you. You know what's the problem? I think. Let me say this: we think that
Excuse me.
maturity and common sense come with a
Yes.
bunch of money, and it don't. You see
Uh-uh.
what I'm trying to say? We think he should know that. And really, everybody don't know what you think they should know. You see what I'm trying to say? They've been
Yeah.
sheltered and
Yeah.
protected. And that's why you have the shit going on that niggas talking about, Oh, I ain't leaving the streets. I'm a street nigga. Nah, come on, man. That shit dead. So you see what I'm trying to say? That mentality is the problem. You see what I'm trying to say? And it affects you in ways you don't even know. You see what I'm trying to say? He probably did that shit before he know it, not realizing the value he have in him and that people depending on him and what he got in play to do that. You see what I'm trying to say? You couldn't get a billionaire to do nothing like that. Or a
Absolutely
millionaire.
not.
Oh, I'm talking about of the other ethnicity. They're not gonna do that. They be like, okay, they gonna take action, but not like that. See, we too quick to fight instead of fighting the right fight. You see what I'm trying to say? It ain't telling him to
Absolutely.
go get the security to get that nigga kicked out. That'll hurt him more. He got kicked out the game and can't come back no more. He lost his money and this, that, and you ain't did nothing. But you went and threw a punch, and he was happy. So at the end of the day, we got to start thinking. But a reminder, money don't come with common sense and knowing what to do. You see what I'm trying to say? And it's an old saying, say what? A fool and his money shall depart.
So part ways.
Yeah, part
That,
Yeah,
you
ways.
know, I didn't say that.
And,
You know, that's a true statement. You know, I
and
didn't
it
been a
don't
that
fool.
is.
I didn't been a
and it
fool
don't make
too.
you
Shit, I didn't been a
untouchable.
fool. I didn't
It
had it.
don't
I
make
didn't
you
been a fool.
untouchable,
So I
nigga.
know.
Nobody care who you are doing that
Yeah,
shit, nigga. If you out of line, they gonna show you where you out of line at. Just like you
yeah.
got suspended for the last 2 games, man. That might be critical. Now imagine if the Steelers lose these couple of games, they gonna look straight at you because you're the easy target to point at. Hey man, we didn't have DK
Yeah.
because you did that
Yeah.
dumb shit.
You gave him a scapegoat. Yep.
You know, that's the part that really gets to me is every single time a circumstance like this occurs, and like think about it, y'all. Think about when you came from a place to where $100,000 seemed like a whole bunch of money. I think we didn't all. I would say, I don't know the 100%, but I would assume us on this panel right now, we grew up where $100,000 was like a lot of money.
You
It,
goddamn, it
it,
still is a lot of goddamn money.
it still is, right? So
To me,
imagine. So look, imagine this. Not only do you make $100,000 a year, right? You at that level. You not that. You making millions. You making so much money to where if you give an interview, a post game conference, pre game conference, and you say a cuss word, they might fine you $50 to $100,000. A fine
That ain't gonna
to
hurt you.
where then imagine some of these players if they felt like, hey, I've been done wrong and I want to make a point, I want to make an example. They say, I don't care about the fine me $100,000, and they don't even care. Imagine that you make so much money that 100,000 to you can just throw it away because you don't even care. 100,000,
yeah,
enough money that if somebody gave me $100,000 right now, it would change my life because I would the way I
you
would use
goddamn
it.
right. You
It'll
I'm gonna
fifty,
make
change
that.
your
I'm gonna,
life.
I'm gonna, I'm
50,
gonna turn that to a million quick.
50
50.
right now.
Look,
50,
look, look. 10,000 will say, hey, do this. I could
right?
take that 10,000 and do something with it that's gonna change my reality. Just knowing what to do
Absolutely.
Yep,
with that
yep.
extra $10,000. You got these pro players getting fined hundreds of thousands of dollars, or they do something that can risk them millions of dollars, and they just willingly doing it. I don't understand that mentality when most of these players, if not 100% of them, came from a place where they knew, man, because it's always the same story, right? Yeah, I grew up such and such. We didn't have this single parent, and they always these same little stories. They always run. You mean to tell me you make so much money right now that you gonna risk your entire paycheck, your meal ticket because somebody made you mad? I don't get it. I don't get it. I never understood that about these pro athletes. That's what I never got. I never got it.
That's some emotional
I'm
shit, Craig.
I think it's the
I'm gonna say
entitlement.
this.
I think they feel untouchable. I think it's entitlement. It comes with power because you got to realize you come from high school, you come to college, like you say, and then you get thrust in the pros, and now you in front of the spotlight, and you somebody. You don't know how to be accountable for the person that you have became because you're still the person that you was. If that make any sense, you
It
know what I'm
makes a
saying?
lot of
Yeah.
sense.
You have to grow up in the moment. You have to grow up in the moment with your money. You can't stay immature like you was. So either you gonna grow or you gonna go. And a lot of them go. They don't grow. They spaz out. You know what I'm saying? They don't even understand the value. But sometimes your talent make it so easy for you that you think you can keep getting it. So you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And you see that evident in some of them. You know, they feel their talent gonna do it all the time. And I'm like, okay, you know.
But see,
Jay-Z
here's
had a good
another.
line. I ain't white or black, I'm OJ. Okay. That's it.
And see
Okay.
another thing about it is this too, man. Like man, motherfuckers get that money, man. They don't change. The money they don't do nothing but enhance the person that they really are.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir,
No,
man.
Cause
that's
they
right.
feel
That's what
like
money does to you.
they feel like they untouchable.
That's very
Yeah,
And
true.
think
yeah.
about this, man. These motherfuckers making 6 digits a game. If you got the right
Yeah.
contract, man, you looking at 6 digits a game.
A game.
That's what I was gonna ask you, Yogi. I want,
Man,
I know Google your best friend. I was gonna tell you to
my
look up
partner.
DJ contract because I think DJ makes about somewhere in the roughly around the range of that 55 million or so like that. So
Say
that
less. I'm on it.
yeah, I think he's somewhere in that range right there. So I feel like that's
But he gonna miss
that
money with the 2 games and they giving him a fine. So,
yeah,
you
the
know,
fine, the money that he gonna miss, and this is the key to me. Look at what you think of your team because look at what you done to
yeah,
them. These guys are
yeah.
fighting to stay in the playoffs. They got 2 big games, and one of them is against Baltimore. And you already know whenever the Steelers in Baltimore play, this is big time football. Go ahead, Yogi.
Got it. Got it. Man, I just got mad. Man, this nigga signed a 4-year, $132 million deal, which means he gets paid $33 million a year.
33 million a fucking year.
A year.
$33 million a
A
year.
Hey,
year.
Man,
33
that's
million.
that's why
one
he. Hey,
year,
y'all.
365.
Hey, y'all. That
And
that's
then think
why he
about
hit
how
that
long he played
nigga.
football.
That's
My
why
bad.
he hit him. How you gonna hurt that 33 million? 2 games ain't gonna hurt that 33 million. Nah, he ain't feeling
I
that.
His
know.
ignorance
He ain't
will.
feeling none of
His
that
ignorance
right
will
now.
hurt it.
Yeah,
I'm
that's what.
finna
His
go
But
get
he
my
ignorance.
hurting
notes.
the team now. Now the team gonna penalize him for that. Now that's where he gonna hurt it. But as far as money wise, shit, nah, he ain't worried about that. Them niggas got.
Let
You
them
see how
not
much
make
money
this
they
playoff.
making?
Let them not
Yeah.
make the playoffs
Cause
because of this
see,
foolishness
cause
that he done
that's
done.
gonna hurt the other ones now because they get a bonus and they get a raise, all that in there. So if you the reason we miss it and I don't get that extra money, oh yeah, you might get traded. You're gonna be
We got
probably
to
a lot
talk
more.
about it. We got to talk
We gotta
about it.
talk about it, man. Yeah,
And
we
he a
gotta
big
talk
old
about that
massive
selfish
ass
ass shit.
motherfucker, so it's gonna take about 5
Man,
of us to
we
whoop him.
listen, all us live weights and all us strong in here. We gonna figure it out. Just because you
Yeah.
big don't mean you can fight. I understand
That's
that, but
right. That's
somebody
right.
in that mic can tussle and don't give a fuck about that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just saying
Yep.
he still need to have that conversation with the team, but they can let him know you valuable to us. Because if you don't let them know, they don't know. You valuable, man. I don't want to lose. Don't do nothing to trick you out the spot because we got something good going, man. You know? And he just might need to be talked to. That's it. But
But
you know.
this might be a good thing right here. It's very, very clear that he has upset us with his actions because we expect more from him. So let me see if I can change the mood of y'all right now and show y'all my next video that will seem to might just put a smile on y'all face right quick, man. Let me see if I can put a
All right.
smile on y'all face. Get to him, Yogi. Let me see if I can put a smile on these cats' face right quick, man.
Hold on. One more fact, though. One more fact.
Go ahead.
One
Go
more
ahead.
fact. In the 2 games.
Oh, snap, where you go? Ah, dang. I know he looking at something, so he probably didn't find out how much money he's actually being fined. And I think that's the issue right there. He probably didn't found that out right there.
He'll be right back.
That's one thing. I'm saddened by the way he do things, and I say he, but I mean us as a people, because he is what we would consider to be a role model. So it's others looking at him and gonna try to follow his lead. You like the alpha male mentality that he brings with the He's a massive size receiver that, you know, you can throw that ball out there and he going to go hunt for it. He going to come down with it. He going to make it happen. But I would like for him to be a lot smarter and understanding that it's other young people that's following behind him that he's paving the way for. You back with us, Yogi? Tell us what you had.
Man, I hate when people call me. In them 2 games that he's suspended, bro, he's going to lose $555,556. That's 2 games.
God, dog. God,
that hurt.
$500,000.
That didn't even knock a nigga out.
$500,000.
In the nigga chill when he hit him. Woo-hoo, I just cost you $500,000.
Oh, that ain't it.
Imagine what $500,000. Imagine what $500,000 would do for you right now. If you somebody just gave you $500,000. You know what I'm saying? And look, this is not even on a point of anybody being broke. Like me and you was talking about earlier today, quality. It ain't about you being broke.
Yep.
$500,000 can change your whole perspective on life because of what you can do with it. And you got people making so much money that they can throw it away based off a few words. Like the reality people live in is crazy. $500,000 that you could be fine. You could throw it away. You threw it away. That could change people's lives, bro. That's crazy, man. Like how people have these different realities and we all live in the same landmass. That's crazy.
What I was saying. I know. That's why I was saying. I know this here. It makes me mad because I wish I had that money because I would know what not to do with it. That's why I say I was finna change the mood a little bit, y'all, because this is pissing me off. And it's even a couple of more people that I want to talk about that do this, but I ain't got time to get to them. That's gonna be on the separate show. What you got, Rich?
I want to add just one little thing. Yogi, we see he losing that 500 because they said when the NFL fined him, I want y'all to understand what that did for the dude he punched. That made Metcalf guilty because his lawyers that's defending the dude he punched said, y'all already fined him because y'all see he done something wrong. So now he gonna have to debate how much I gotta get his boy, like Shannon, like all the rest of them. He gonna have to get that boy about 5 or 10 million to shut him up because the NFL already fined him, so he locked in on that he did wrong because your own organization tap you. So yeah, I need mine. I need mine. So any ambulance chaser gonna get him about 5 to 10 mil because he gonna have to pay it to let it just shut it down. You see what I'm saying? Because the boy already doing a press run. So I'm just saying that's the big picture. That little 500 going there, but what about the millions on the back end that he gonna have to pay that dude because you done lost on the NFL level? So it ain't gonna be hard for me if I'm a bullshit lawyer to say, hey, they already say he was guilty because they made him pay. So yeah, let's just figure out how much this is worth. So that's what they gonna have to do. So it's gonna cost him a lot more. Just on the cool. I stop right there.
Now put them smiles on, Yogi. Put them smiles on. It's time to make them smile. I'm telling you, people need to see this.
This makes me smile, nigga. Hold on, mute the mics, nigga.
Reaction there out of Jake Paul, but when he gets caught with his hands down and his chin served on the platter for that right hand right there. And look at Jake Paul. Reaction there out of Jake Paul, but when he gets caught with his hands down and his chin served on the platter for that right hand right there. And look at Jake Paul. Reaction there out of Jake Paul, but when he gets caught.
I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna chill out and watch that shit all day. I can watch that shit.
Yes, sir.
All day.
Yes, sir.
Woo!
That boy Ric Flair, didn't he?
Quit playing.
That's what Jay said. Jay said, "Woo!"
That's exactly what he said. All right, so it don't really need me to say nothing there, y'all. I'm quite sure we all saw it. The only thing that I am gonna say is many were saying that the fight was fixed. I'm finna start my little spiel off on this, y'all, and then I'm gonna let y'all take off with it. Okay. I don't believe the fight was fixed at all. I believe what you did was the fight was supposed to be originally Gervonta Davis that he was supposed to fight, which would have been noticeably a lot smaller competitor, opponent. So, according to what was said, I want to say within a month's time, it ended up being that Davis couldn't fight and that we had to put Anthony in place. Great. But now the size and everything, I mean, you're going from what Davis is a middleweight.
No, he's
he a
He
lightweight.
135.
He's lightweight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Lightweight to you
135.
you going from lightweight to heavyweight.
That's a big difference. That's like astronomical.
Big difference. I mean,
that's a major difference.
A lot.
Yeah, you 130, you 130 to 200. That's like damn near 170 pounds.
Y'all don't think Tank would have beat him up though? I think
that's not even the
point.
point. This is the point that I want to make, because they talking about the fight was fixed. Now I'm in agreement with you, Yogi. I'm 100% sure that Davis would have got him too. But I want to say this here. The product that Paul put out there that night, I knew he was going to get knocked out. This didn't look like a fighter that was in shape. This didn't look like a fighter that was ready to come in and take the reins as a professional, or either he didn't take this serious. So now, if you want to call that's what he saw as fake, I'll take that. But this man was completely out of shape. He was flabby. If you told me he was training for Davis, and a month in time, Davis pulls out of the fight, and this guy comes in, you looked like a heavyweight when you was going to fight Davis. If that's the case, that's what he looked like. So I don't see it as anything wrong with the fakeness of it. I see a man that went into this fight out of shape, and to my happiness, he got that chin check. Yeah, that's my slab. Chin check and that slab.
Yeah.
Hey, where you at, Yogi?
Hey man, you want me to lie to y'all? I'll tell y'all the truth.
We want the truth.
Hey man, look, man, that's what happens when you get in the ring with a real fighter. All right, cool. You had Mike Tyson to enough, but we talking about 60-something, 70. Well, however old Mike is, Mike ain't that no more. Now, if you would have got Mike back in his hey, you wouldn't have did that. And then I heard the contract, man. Anyway, we ain't talking about that. What we talking about is this, man. You didn't set up in that ring and you didn't fought ex-NBA players, old MMA fighters, and you thought it was a game. But then you getting there with this barbarian and he beat your ass. I'm talking about he tapped that chin, boy. Broke that shit, boy.
And I like it, man. I like it, man. I liked it.
I loved it. Cause man, hey man, look, man, you got people, man, that's been climbed in the ranks all their life to get where they at. You know what I'm saying? In a fucking ring, like superstar. You got people that ain't fought for their shit all their life. You come in on a hoax, thinking you like that, and somebody had to humble your ass, bruh. I'm glad you did. I thought it was fucking hilarious because you woo like
I thought it was too. I'm still laughing.
Hey,
that's my slab, bro. I'm cool. That shit was funny to me.
Hey man, so I'm a big boxing fan. I'm a fanatic about boxing since I was a child. I think the fight, and this is kind of where I have my issue of being able to determine all the way. I do think the fight was fixed. I will say that much. I think it was fixed. But I do think that it was designed for Paul to lose that fight. And I think the reason I say that is because earlier in the fight, if you watched it, AJ wasn't with no bad intentions. He wasn't like coming out there as if he was fighting. He didn't train as if he was fighting, or came out like he was fighting Tyson Fury or somebody like where he was going to win a title. Or Usyk, it wasn't like he came out there like, look, I got to win a world title. It was more like, it seemed to me that when he was swinging real wide. He wasn't trying to like knock nobody out early. I'm like, if he really came out like this is a championship bout or an actual fight where people think that this is a serious fight, he would have came out a little bit more serious, in my opinion. That's just what I'm viewing the fight. I'm watching. I don't watch Anthony Joshua fight plenty times. He didn't look like he came out there like. Here, for example, say Jake Paul was an actual ranked heavyweight that we all considered an actual boxer. Imagine that. And imagine he came out there running around the ring. Anthony Joshua would have been a little bit more different swinging when he was swinging. He would have been trying to take his head off every time he threw that punch and get him up out of there. What I saw was AJ swinging real wide, kind of like, I ain't really trying to get you out there yet. Let's make it a little more interesting. And because look, Jake Paul, for him to jump in that ring and for anybody to think that he was the actual going to give him some kind of competition, to me personally, is totally ridiculous. Knowing what these fighters go through, the competition they up against when they fight somebody that's actually been boxing for many years. Anthony Joshua, I think, is a gold medal Olympus. Come on, man. Jake Paul didn't stand a chance in real life. It was entertaining. I enjoyed it, and I love to see him get his jaw hit and broke if that's what really happened. But I still think it was fixed. Park my slab.
Okay, hold on, Rich. A little pushback, T-Ben. And you correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Didn't Joshua spend a little time away from the ring before he had this little exhibition fight?
I mean, he his last fight before was against
that heavyweight bout that he had fought, huh?
What's his name? Yeah, he's a heavyweight fighter. I forgot. Before Jake Paul, he fought
Tyson Fury brother.
Nah, he ain't fight. No. It wasn't his brother. No, he didn't fight his brother before Jake Paul. I forgot who he fought, man. But
the point that I was making, though, it's been a while since he's been in the ring, so he's a little rusty.
Hold on. This is what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to say. This is the point I wanted to make. I'm glad you brought that up. Now it's already been in the works in the sense where his next fight was supposed to be against Tyson Fury.
Right.
That's like a major fight. Even though Tyson ain't the champ no more, everybody been waiting on a fight between AJ and Tyson Fury. We wanted to see that years ago. We didn't get a chance to see it. If Anthony Joshua is going to lose to Jake Paul, that tanks a huge payday and a huge thing for boxing. If he's looking to fight Tyson Fury but lose to Jake Paul, he's not going to lose no fight to Jake Paul because that would have killed him trying to go out and fight an actual legitimate champion before he lost to Usyk. He held the belt for a while. He, whooped up on my boy, Wilder, which was my favorite heavyweight for a minute. He whooped up on him. For AJ to get up in the ring and fight Tyson Fury after a Jake Paul fight, ain't no way in the world he can lose to no doggone Jake Paul. No way. That would have killed any type of momentum promotion to fight somebody like Tyson Fury if you're gonna lose to a Jake Paul. So I think the whole thing was he's gonna win the fight, but I think they made it last long enough to make it entertaining. So that's the fixed part.
You, Rich.
So
right before you, Rich. Hold on, Yogi. Is it fair to say that maybe he didn't take Paul serious and he used that fight as an exhibition fight, such as Rich when Rocky fought not Rocky, but Muhammad Ali came back to reclaim his title, but he had to take on the Query kid first to get him like what you call a bout to get him in shape. So now I'm gonna take it to you, Rich.
But remind you this. Now I want you to let you know this wasn't an exhibition fight though. Put that out there. This was a legitimate fight.
No, this is the catch, y'all. Everything everybody's saying is correct, and the catch that if you watched it, like I watched it, Anthony Joshua is a professional boxer. He was paid money to go in there with him and do what he do. Now, what happened around the 6th round right before he got knocked out, if you paid attention, Jake Paul threw a couple of wild punches. He caught that nigga in his eye, and he looked kind of crazy. He started hitting him. I said, he finna drop this nigga now because he's tired of him. And the most disrespectful thing is to like make that face and drop your guards. He didn't even have to throw a hard punch. He a boxer. He know how to throw the punch. He hit him right on that jaw, and he knew what that was going to do because he left it open. See, Jake Paul not a seasoned boxer, so he don't understand. Anthony knew what he was looking at. I got a duck. This man had let his jaw open, but he was tired of playing with him because you saw him kept falling on his knees. And this. Anthony ain't the best, but I think he have a little pride as a fighter, and he didn't. And this was a mockery to him. He did it like he said for the money, but in the mix of that, he actually said, "What am I doing? Let me get this dude out of here." Because the dude, he saw when Jake Paul threw that wild punch and hit him, it could have went a wrong way. You know what I'm saying? If he'd have caught him wrong, and then Joshua could have failed. That's why I say he started picking it up and went on and finishing. But it was definitely paid. Davis paid what wanted to be paid, but he told him, "I'm not going by y'all rules. I'm gonna punch on that nigga." See, Anthony Joshua said, "All right, I keep it cute as long as he keep it cute." That's exactly was his words. I'm gonna do whatever he do. I'm here for the money. So when he picked it up and started throwing, he started throwing. But as a professional that is really a professional, I wish he'd have got him out there a lot earlier instead of just letting them earn the money. Because, you know, if he'd have knocked him out in the first round and they got, what, 10 billion people, however million people watching or the money on the line, you got to give them something. So to give them hope with Jake Paul for 6 rounds, you know, it's worth the money, you know, for the people and for Jake now. But for the sport of boxing, nah, it was just something to see. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to realize the highest viewed fights, 3 of them is Jake Paul's. The first one is Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Then you got Pacquiao and you got Mayweather, and then right under that you got Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua. So
how did the I don't know if you knew that, I don't know if you've seen it or not, or remember, where did the Canelo and Crawford fight rank? Because that was a big fight too.
that was either after that 4 it was right under that. It was right under that. It was 4.
I know it had to be top 10. It had to be like a top 10.
Yeah, it was a top 10.
We had, I mean, because, you know, we wanted that fight. We waiting on that fight. You know, that was a big fight.
Which one?
Canelo and Crawford.
Yeah, that was a big one. Yeah, but it didn't do the numbers like them. It did. I think it did 30 million, 31 million. Jake Paul and them did 33 on this one, and the first one was like 43 or 40 something, and then Floyd was under that. Yeah. It did good, but it didn't do like them. You know what I'm saying? Different people, different demographics. You know, Jay Paul got that YouTube crowd. That's a whole. You know, we don't even count them in the boxing world. You know what I'm trying to say? So that give them an extra so many boosts. You know, by you having a outside following. So you know, but yeah, I think it was a shim sham, and we got shim sham, and he learned the hard way of a broken jaw. You know, hey, 60 million. Well, no, he made 90 million, they say, and Joshua got right at 60 million. I don't see what they did the right thing. If somebody want to pay them for that bullshit, go get it.
You heard he said he was like
90 million for a broke jaw. Yeah, that sounds terrible to me, but shit, he did it. You know. Hey.
Wow, I'm gonna say it this way. I was extremely happy to see it. I'm glad it happened, rigged or not. I don't care. Just to see the boy getting punched and get hit and hit him with a woo at the end of it, baby. Boy, that was must see TV for me.
With the Ric Flair.
It was
hit him with the Ric Flair. On that note, y'all, it's time for us to move on, y'all. We done spent so much long in this sports segment. We going to overtime tonight. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm glad we all off work. Well, not all of us. We apologize, Yogi.
We won't keep you too late. We're gonna get it done, though. We're gonna get it done.
But we got to move on. So here we go.
T-Man.
Smoothness in the making.
What you got for us, T-Man?
Hey, I believe you might have a video to play.
That's right.
And I'm telling you now, from the bottom of my heart, if you leave this damn field, son, within 3 years, I'm gonna have to come see you. Either in the grave or in fucking jail. Because that's where you're headed. Because you don't want no fucking discipline. I'm telling you now, son, if you walk out from this field in 3 years, I'm gonna see you somewhere else. And I don't want to do that. I told you that before. And I'm telling you again, it's your choice. How you can stick this shit out and be a man about what you do, or you can be a fucking coward and put this shit on the league. And I understand you ain't never been a part of a team, but nigga, I'm rooting for you. Look at me, man. I'm rooting for you. Nigga, I pray for you every night. Out of all these kids, I pray for you. Because I don't want to see you out there, boy. You got so much in you. So much. You don't even recognize it. Can't lose, you can. I can't. I fight for you all the time. When you wasn't here, I prayed for you, dude. And I mean that from the bottom of my motherfucking heart. If you ain't never thought a man love you, nigga, I love you. And I ain't just talking about for this goddamn football team either. And I'm telling you now.
Tell you
Man.
what,
Damn.
yeah.
Shit.
That's heavy.
I felt that. I feel
That's
that.
heavy.
Shit.
Yeah, that's heavy, man. When I seen that, and it made me think. You know, me personally, man, I never was in that position to where like another man needed to step in to play the role of keeping me out of trouble. You know what I'm saying, or looking out for me in that sense where I didn't already have it. But I did have extra layer of protection with coaches that said, hey, the ones that, you know, when I'm at school and I'm doing what I'm not supposed to be doing and they see me doing certain stuff, put me to the side, hey man, what you doing? You know better than this. You know not to do that. And I knew it. But sometimes, you know, when your parents ain't looking, you know, you try to always get away with a little extra. That's just kind of how it is when you grow up. You always doing stuff you ain't supposed to be doing, even though you know better. But I think this video, man, is enlightening and important for a few reasons. One of them is to see how we have, and let me just say this: coaches need a lot of credit. We got to get credit to these coaches, man. Coaches are like they're like almost like the last saving grace of parenting, discipline, or fathers for our children. They play that position, man. I love to see coaches how they respond to all the different athletes that they have on their team, man, because they play their role. You know, they fit the bill. And in this case, I wanted to bring this one up because just to discuss, man, the importance that it takes to raise. You know, like we said, we always say, it takes a village. And coaches, man, they play their role. You know, the father in a lot of cases, the uncle, the bigger brother. Generally speaking, it's usually like a father-like figure, though. You know what I'm saying? It's always like, you know, or uncle. If you got a pops already that raised you, that's in your house every single day, a coach is like an uncle, the one that's gonna keep you in line, that can talk crazy to you, that's gonna get you, they're just gonna make you right. They're gonna look out for you. They always got an extra eye on you. You don't think they looking. They hear about what's going on with you. And I think the element, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, what y'all think about the video? You know, how y'all feeling about that?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I thought it was extremely deep. I thought it was deep because when a coach expresses himself to you like that, it clearly shows that this man cares for you on a different level, almost probably more than you care for yourself, because he see the route that you're taking and he's really trying to refrain you from going that way. And a lot of people don't know this. Well, I ain't gonna say what they know. I got that bad. I'm not gonna tell nobody what they know. Sports is a good way to keep young kids out of trouble. Y'all remember the story that Rich told about that goddamn basketball goal that he gonna make sure get put up in the neighborhood? See, it's a reason why Rich is so adamant about that. Because if that goal is not up, it makes those kids wander off to do things that they probably shouldn't be doing. And now that allows them to get in trouble. And what is the best way to keep them from getting in trouble? Keep them occupied, keep them busy, keep them doing the things they need to do. So for me, I that's a different level of love right there that coach has. It's a true love. It's true love for a young man that he really trying to save. And pray to God that young man listening to him and heard him. The way I looked at it and I saw it kind of like he had that young man attitude to where he ain't want to hear nothing. But that can be mistaken if it's, somewhere down the line you recognize what was said and let it play back in your mind, and maybe he'll get it later. But I pray to God he get the message. That's my slab. I'm parking it.
I jump in right quick before you go, Yogi. When I saw that, man, it shot me back home, man, because I've been seeing this for all my life. And when I say that, I see these young black coaches, these old coaches. They used to have them old trucks that come pick us up and take us, and they believed in us, man. They made us thought we could win. And I didn't know I needed that till you get it. You know what I'm saying? And so when I saw that, I was like, damn. I wish everybody get that. I wish everybody could get that told to them, because it's one of them on every football team. When my son played Little League, it was one like that. And I'm not saying I know everything. I know this, but I know that little kid. You know who that little kid is? His mama at work. He probably got 4, 5 little brothers. Coach saw that nigga playing. That nigga good as hell, but his mama don't know. His mama don't know. And they ain't coming to the game, so he like, fuck football. Ain't nobody coming for me. So the coach got to tell him. You got to tell him. I've been there. I saw that. I was him. I know what he's going through. I know what that man telling that little boy. You know why? Because it's my son team. They won the Little League championship. Out of all 11, 7 of them in the penitentiary. 3 on murder cases. They ain't even 20. My son 19. And I've talked to them dogs. They had heart, too much heart. So the street got them, and that I knew it. If you get in the street with that much heart, you're going to kill. And they did. And I didn't want to curse them and say, I know y'all going to jail. My son be like, I got to write my pot. I'm like, damn. He like, all of them went to jail. The running back, the tight end, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And he tell me, Pops, I listen to you. I'm glad I had a Pops. So I was, the ones that don't have a daddy, we need them. We need about 7 or 8 of them niggas, for real. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And that's true love. Not correct love, but true. Because I'm not saying he said everything right and all his words was, the profanity or whatever, but it was from a place of love that he could understand. Because people say what? Talk to people in a language they can understand. He was talking to him in a language he can understand, man. That's hey, when you got that much love, that's you know what I'm saying? That's special. You know what I'm saying? And to be a coach is special. I wish I wish I was special enough to do it, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not, but yeah. I applaud that, man. That was good to see, man. That's refreshing. The holidays, people need to see stuff like that. That black men do care. That
they do care.
I don't subscribe to that. Our culture is trash. I believe people in our culture is trash. I don't believe our culture is trash because we're the #1 culture in the world. Under us is Japan and then Mexico. Yeah. We #1. No matter what you talk on the whole world, they say we're the most influential people on the planet of the earth. Japan, Japanese,
you know what?
And Japanese people #2, and Mexicans are #3.
That you bring that part up, man. It's important because when you get out and you done travel to different places on the planet and you interact with people, and you open let's say you haven't traveled, but you have enough, you socialize enough amongst the people here on this landmass, among different people, and kind of understand the things that they talk about, what they go through, what they experience. And a lot of the times when I hear us as black folks say things like, we the only people that does this, and I'm like, that ain't true, man. Everybody do that. You know what I'm saying? Like other people go through this, like I hear stories about family circumstances from people that I work with where we know we develop a relationship where we could chop it up outside of the work. We can kind of just have a actual conversation, you know what I'm saying, about life. And I'm hearing about them telling me about how this family member is saying this about this family member. Or when it's time for them to level up in life, they got to worry about certain family members bringing them back down to say, "Hey, no, this you're not gonna be no better than this," or the things that we talk about that we think we're the only ones that experience. It ain't just us, man. And then like I done traveled, man. I done been, different. I've been to Europe, to the Caribbean, just different places, man, and like the things that you think that only occur here, they occur in other places. And sometimes the stuff that you don't realize how you are viewed, like a lot of us say, like, I'm not no American. Leave the America and go somewhere else. You American to other people.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn what your skin color is either. They call you American.
Right. Yeah, and they look at
They call you American. And even they might this is the caveat to that. Sometimes as an American, you might be viewed as a black American, right? And in their mind, they'll view you how black Americans are shown to the world, whether that's a hip hop, whether that's you might be a little more violent, it's not always that, but so you might have elements of it. But ultimately, when you go to other places, you viewed as an American, a rude. You are viewed as a rude. Uh, what's the word I'm looking for? A rude, privileged American. You come over here, they like you come over here. You gotta learn our language. We don't have to learn to speak English. You need to learn how to speak our language. You're the only one that only you. You're the only one that only knows one language. There's different stuff that you deal with when you go other places. So when people say stuff like, "Oh, that's just only black people go," it's like, nah, it ain't. It ain't like that at all. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just once you experience a little bit more, you get it. Like we got a whole lot more in common than you think we got. Different from each other. But I didn't mean to cut in and kind of cut in on that, Rich. But I just wanted to make that point based on what you said a minute ago, man.
You said something very valuable. I just caught in on y'all. Do you know, as black people, or what you say, black Americans, when we go somewhere, we have white privilege with us?
Yep.
That's true. That's very true.
What I'm trying to say is, we don't see it, but as American, when we go somewhere, that's white privilege that we're acting out toward the other people, and they see it. They say, "You Americans act," and we don't think that, but it really is a thing. We act like we got white privilege when we go somewhere, not intentionally, because that's what we're around. You know what I'm saying? That's American. American is white privilege. I hate to say that. That's part of it because they created a system. So
man, it's funny, Rich. True story. That should have brought that part up. We was in, I think it was either Barcelona or it might have been Germany. I can't remember which airport we was in. We was in the airport. We getting ready to check in to go to our gate. This white dude, he's standing in the front of the line. Hey, they up next. Something he had. He didn't have something he needed. Do you know? I don't know if it was a TSA agent or it could have been what they consider security. I don't know, but it was police. The dude walked up to the front. He showed something. He don't have what he needed. The dude was like, he looked at him. He was like, "Man, I don't care nothing about that." He was like, "What you think this is?" He said he was like, "I don't." He's like, "You're not in America." He was like, "You in front of his." Now this dude was in front of his wife and his children. He embarrassed this dude in front of everybody. Everybody that was sitting in the front, he embarrassed him. Now me being a black American, to me, they all white. They all white to me. Like I'm looking at this dude that's I think it's Barcelona or Germany. I can't remember. But to me, he looks white. The dude in the line is from America. I can tell from his accent. He talk like like we would talk. I'm watching him and I'm looking at the dude standing at the front checking in, like looking at the information. He kind of like, I don't care about none of this. He like, you this ain't no America. Embarrass this dude in front of his wife and his children. Now look, you got children. Me personally, I have a wife. Quality, you got a wife. You know how I feel if you creeping us on some embarrassment in front of your wife. It don't feel okay. You like,
Oh
hey
no,
man,
no, no. Hey, hey,
you
hey.
not you can't check me in front of my wife. You like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? He embarrassed that dude. And the point that I'm making is that outside of like America is not viewed how you think it's viewed in the world.
Uh-huh.
It's not. Like they got a certain view of what we consider Americans, whether you black, white, it doesn't matter. They view America a certain way. The culture of America is not really respected in other places. And when you go to other places, they let you know because they always one of the first things they say to you is you need to
You're
learn
not
our
an
language.
American. Yep.
We don't have to, you don't have to speak English. You don't know French. You don't know Spanish. That's on you. We not finna. You can't just go walk and find somebody to go speak English. It don't work like that here.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, man, that's what I wanted to talk about, man. So yeah, I cut y'all, but my bad.
It's on Yogi. Come on, Yogi.
Hey, first off, before I say anything, man, what y'all look at right
I see us. I see us. I see us. Hey, I
My
got
bad.
the hat on. How I
Shout
got
out
I
to
got
the
the hat on.
shout out to sis with the background work. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it look
Hey,
like
hey,
me
My
right
Paul.
beard ain't that
there.
great, but you know what I'm
Paul's
saying?
mom is
Hey
getting it
man,
in.
say man.
That look just like me right there. Let me screenshot that. Hold on. That look like me
I
right there.
I send it to the chat, T
Wait,
Dub.
wait, 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 wait,
I
wait,
just
wait, wait. Which one of them is Rich?
I'm down there
Richard,
smiling, baby. I got the hat on. You don't see me?
Okay,
What?
yeah, Rich,
Down here. Hey.
Rich,
the one with
Rich
the
got a
glasses
whole
on.
grill. Rich got a whole grill in his, and my dude, that looks like a foreigner.
Nigga, you Japanese.
Hey, hey, hey,
Hey,
quality.
quality.
You
Hey, you
do
do
look
look a
like
little
one of them
Japanese.
old. Yeah, you look like one of them over there. Yeah, Dr. Sebi.
It's like, man, I'm way
Dr.
too black.
Sebi. That's
I'm
it.
way too black
He
for
look
that
like
picture
Dr.
right there.
Sebi over
Somebody
there.
ain't
Hey, T,
represent me
hey,
right,
hey,
man.
hey, man,
I
look,
needed
man,
an
T.
African. If you gonna give me a foreigner, give me an African then, because that dude that way too light for me. Y'all
See,
see
see,
this? This is a black spot.
Hey,
see,
man,
see.
just say thank you, nigga. Shit.
Thank you. I ain't gonna lie. I like the picture. It's awesome, y'all. Thank you.
Hey, so back to the video,
Shout
man.
out to First Lady Kibble.
So man, like to the video, man. Like so I told y'all before, man, for a long time, long time ago. You know what I'm saying? I played sports, played football, man. And I didn't had I'm not gonna lie, when I moved to the country, it wasn't too much of it, man. But when I played in Houston, yeah, them the coaches that'll get on your ass though. But see, they'll get on your ass because, like old boy in the video, man, they got a high expectation of you. They probably got a higher expectation than you have of yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then when you young, man, and you impressionable like that, man, them streets, man, them streets can pull you in, bro. For real. And man,
Yeah.
that man was telling them straight up, man, in 3 years. He said in 3 years, man, I'm going to see you dead or in jail if you don't get your shit right. Man, that he was kicking some real shit to him. And sometimes you gotta talk to him, man. You can't sugarcoat with some situations, man. And now one of them situations, man, coach didn't sugarcoat. And he told him the real. The way he was talking to him and everything, and that's the way he understood it. You know what I'm saying? You see, I could tell by the young man face, man, he probably already getting pulled by the streets, and then he getting pulled by the coach too in football, man.
Yeah.
Man, we need more people like that in our community, bro. And T Ben, you said something, man, about us going to other places and dealing with the coaches and stuff, and we thinking we the only one that go through that. I don't know if it's safe to say what I'm gonna say. It. I feel like we look at shit like that because the bullshit that we do is televised. It's put out there for clout. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And when it's that because we in the age that we in with social media, you know, that's what motherfucker automatically think. Oh, black people, black people only do this, or black people only do that. You know what I'm saying? But that's because we the ones that put that shit out there. Like I always say, man, clout is a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
And people that put bullshit out there portraying us as something we not, just to get some clicks and some likes and all that shit, man. I don't know if it's true, but I heard in China, bro, they don't even do shit like that. Social media and all that shit, man. They be like, I don't know, man.
Hey man, over there with that Kim Jong dude, they cut the internet off about 8 or 9 o'clock. All that shit go down. Oh yeah, he shut down. You gotta
Yeah,
get
I
it
had,
in.
I had read that somewhere.
His whole, yeah, man, it's somewhere. Yeah, they shit down like that. I was like, what? They turned the internet off. You ain't gonna have no power, none of that. They limit your supply, getting information and everything. So you gotta get up early and be on what you supposed to be on. Because if not, that shit go out. I don't know what it was. I was watching a documentary. He was like, "Yeah, man, we only got so much hours left for the internet. They're gonna cut it off." I'm like, "What?" But anyway, yeah, man. That's
Man, you know what's crazy is look, man, I'm not like I'm not like a super patriotic kind of man where like I'm like America, 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 right? That's like not me, right? Um, but what I will be honest about is we do have ability to say certain things and live certain ways when other places on this planet will get you in prison. You know, certain things that you say and that you do will wind you up in prison. And even over here, it may be certain things that we do that could put you in prison that wouldn't happen in other places. But based on my lifestyle now as a family man, that I right now can hop on social media and I can say F the president if I felt like it. I can say F a congressperson if I felt like it. I could say F the government if I felt like it. I could do that. And I won't go to prison over it. There's certain places where you can't even do that and you're gonna be in prison. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not like Mr. Super Patriotic, but I do recognize and I can say, hey, as an honest person and human, that is a privilege that I do have where I'm not gonna, it's not gonna change my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at your life right now, what you got going on today, as of today, whether you got children, you got a place of employment, whatever it is that you're doing today. If you decided to hop on the internet and say F a particular public figure that has that's in a powerful position, you can do that. And nobody's gonna knock on your door, bust your door down and say, hey, it's time to go to prison for 15, 20, 30 years. You know what I'm saying? There's places on this planet. Imagine that you go and you listening to Kim Young, whatever, Young Un giving a speech and you don't like him. But you decide to say, you know what, man, F this dude. I'm gonna go on my social media and say F him. They might land you in prison the rest of your life. Like for the rest of your life, like if you let's say you live, you might die. But if you live, I hear, and I don't know if it's true or not, so don't quote me. But I hear that they still doing public executions in North Korea. When you get on a line, they murder you in front of people, like a firing squad. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what I've heard it. Bro, could you imagine that right now? Honestly, in your life today, could you imagine you get on here and say F Donald Trump, and within a day or two, you got it's a firing squad in front of the world. You couldn't imagine that. Don't even seem real. So, like I said, I'm not Mr. Patriotic, but he'll kill you.
He will kill you. No, if you say something against him, he gonna execute you in the public. That's a fact. That's not fiction. If you go on there and say you from over there and say fuck him, y'all, you dead that day, and they might kill your family. That's how he work.
And they might kill your family.
That's
he
scary.
Might kill your family. Yeah,
that's crazy.
That kind of brings me to our next little topic, man, that we can cover before we move on while we got a little time. I love the fact that we be having topics that take us. We be have plenty of time to talk about it. We ain't never, we ain't never in a loss for something to talk about. But
Yeah.
one thing, this is the question that I got. My question to y'all is: at your age right now, what or who influences you right now?
Okay. I'm
Whoever
having
want to go
a time to
first.
think about this. I'm gonna go first because T Ben asked me the question earlier today when we were doing our walk.
That ain't
So
fair.
well, it's not fair. It's not, and I'm not saying that
See,
it is fair. What I
see.
am saying is I'm going to go first to give y'all a little insight of I've been thinking about it. So what say the question one more time, TBN.
The question again is: at your age right now,
I can
who
answer that.
or what influences you?
Okay. So
Want me
what
to go? You got
influences
it.
me is it's I want to say it. I want to say my time. My time influences me because it's what I work for. It's what I do. It's what I my goal and what I'm trying to achieve. As much time as I can possibly have. And of course, that's in this world, on this earth, with my family, that type time. I want to be around them. I worked really hard throughout my life, so I think now is the time to be around my family. So that influences me. It influences me to do everything that I do. The work that I do. When remember I told you I chase the kids and stuff like that, referee, all that is influenced by my time. I want to be here to do some things and see some things. And as long as I possibly can, I want to see my girls have babies and be a grandpa, that type stuff. So my time. What you
Oh, I can answer that question. Um,
you go then, Yogi.
I don't know how this sound, man, but who I'm influenced by is the question, right?
Mhm.
I'm
Who
influenced
or
by
what
that man in.
influences you? Yeah.
I'm influenced by that man in the mirror, man,
Mm.
because I didn't have some trials and tribulations, some ups and downs, some rainy days, some sunny days, some days that just wasn't shit, but I still prevailed and prospered in whatever I was set out to do. I ain't the best person that I am. I ain't the best person that I can be, but I'm far from where I was.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all. Bars. Fuck you talking about.
Slam.
Okay. Boy. Well, fellas, I'm not gonna sound cliche. I'm gonna just say what I think. Okay. Because I can say what quality say. I can go with what Yogi say.
Mm-hmm.
But you asked the specific question, TBN. You say what at your age right now, right?
Yeah.
Right
Yep.
now.
Yep.
That's the part I listen to. Not what influenced me. The right now what gets me. Cause right now, the only thing that motivate me is, without a shadow of doubt, is my 16-year-old daughter.
Mm.
And I'm gonna tell you why. She lost her grandmother
Hold
on her
on.
mother's side.
Pause.
Okay.
Pause. Not
Come
to.
on.
I'm not trying to break your chain of thought. I want to make sure I want to make sure that it lines up with the question. Now, you said motivates. I think motivate and influence two different things. What
Well, okay.
influences you?
Okay. Let me not say motivate. She
Okay.
influenced me
Okay.
to
Okay.
be uh, to be a better parent, a better
Okay.
Okay.
man. She makes
Yes.
me accountable. She makes me stand on it. You see what I'm saying? Because where I was going was, I told you about the seven. Now the
Hmm.
first five ain't got what the last two got. Listen to me. I was a Rolling Stone. You see what I'm trying to say?
Hmm.
So the farther I am to them, I wasn't to them. You see what I'm
Hmm.
trying to say? They love me the same, but they got a different experience. So right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm at the everything. My whole purpose she motivate me to, hey, you can't, I can't do nothing stupid to go to jail. I got to be here for her. So that molds me. That moves me because I never had nobody to do that or that I had to be that accountable for. You know what I'm saying? Because they usually be with their mother, or they usually be here, usually there. But having a child on your own and being the responsibility, it is crazy. And yeah, that's it for me. I wake up to make sure she got and won't have to have, and I can do what I can. That's my, what you say, the inspires me. Her belief in me inspires me to do more because she believe I can do anything, and that's what inspires me right there. That's what I look at. Them eyes right there, when she look at me, she know daddy gonna get it done. That inspired me. If I don't have a cape, I put that motherfucker on and go get it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, right now, I'm saying that's what's happening right now. I'm going to put the cape on and get an iPad tomorrow. Right now, that's what's happening. Motivate. You know what I'm saying? That's happening right now. So I'm just saying, it's fact. You know, because if it wasn't that, you know, like I say, I would have to use myself. But her getting up like, Dad, we're gonna do this. Hey, Dad. So I know I gotta be on point. So that's what ignites my fire. When I see her happy or this, that, and other. See, my happiness lies in her happiness. Long as she happy, I'm happy because my happiness making her happy. You know, not failing her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not falling short like I did on the 5 before her. You know, so that's it for me. You know, I could say me. I could really lie and tell y'all me because I really can be my own inspiration. But honest the truth, my motivation when I get up, I want to make sure baby girl all right. You know what I'm saying? Baby boy, he didn't got himself together, working all that. So it's just this one. I understand the responsibility of being a parent. I hate it took me 50 years to learn that. And I'm glad you got it at a younger age, being with your daughter, quality, you know, Yogi. But me, it took me forever. Not that I was bad. It was just I was so into what I was doing. And I thought you could throw crumbs everywhere and take care of everything. They want time. So now I understand. So that's why I say I have, like you said, I could say time because the time I give her is very valuable. You know what I'm saying? Quality. So that's it. I part my slab. My baby girl, she get me lit, and that's just what it is.
Same question at you, bro. What you got?
Absolutely. I'm waiting on that one, Yogi.
What you
Same
got
one,
going
T-Dot.
on?
Come on.
Yeah, I think, and this is something I've been thinking that I've just been having this thought for a long time, man. But I think that since at this point in my life, I don't know if it's law of attraction or if it's just lifestyle, but I find myself to where, and I said this before, I can go through my phone and all the brothers that I speak with, you know, if it could be, I think it's close to, you know, on a regular basis, you know, 15 regular that I talk to, which all the brothers that I know that I can reach out and say, hey, how you doing? They can respond within, you know, 5, 10 minutes to an hour, something like that. I think for me, I am influenced by my peers. Those who are like on the same path that I'm on, whether it's through family, whether it's through marriage, whether it's through business, whether it's through just our general understanding of the black community. These are all my peers that I communicate with. And I consider y'all my peers too, by the way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm influenced by my peers, the ones that I think that will hold me accountable when if they see me slipping. And I try to make it a point to not slip, man. Like I'm human, but my slipping is something that is not like so obvious where it's like, hey man, T dot tripping. Nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I can make a point about something or say or have an opinion or a take on something where they can be like, nah, you wrong, and this is why I think you wrong. And I'll take it and I'll soak it in and I'll say, you know what? Hey man, you may be right. Or I might be headstrong, be like, no, I still think how I think. But I'm influenced by those who at this point in our lives, I'm 41. At this point in my life, I'm influenced by those who realize that they have children, have a wife, have a career, to, things that are keeping them like planted and grounded in reality that want to make sure they don't lose those things or that they don't squander the opportunities that they have in front of them. So that's really what that's what influences me. Um, this is what I see. And this is part of the reason on this discussion is that I see a lot of men who are in my age range, whether that's plus or minus 5 to 10 years, in that about 5 years, that seem to be influenced by popular culture, influenced by the newest rapper, whatever they got going on. That's what they want to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's a new catchphrase, they the ones using the catchphrase and real tough, like to let them know that I'm on the up and up. And I have my thing is like, man, I get it that you want to be in tune with the younger generation. I understand all that, but only to a certain level. It's certain things that I'm just not trying to be. I'm not trying to connect with the next generation on everything they got going on. Some things that needs to be foreign to me. But what I've been noticing is like our generation. I don't know if this is because how we were raised, but it's like our generation don't want to grow up, and this is what I've been noticing, and that's really the crux of this whole conversation. Is that our generation, when I say our generation, you born from like 75 to 95 ish in that range. Don't want to grow up. Like everybody gotta be on up and up with the new saying, with the new trend. And it's like, hey man, we 40 years old, 45 years old, close to 50 years old. I'm not trying to connect with somebody that's 20, that's 18, 25. Not in every way. Some things you connect with, but some stuff to me, man, is out of control. You should be able to tell somebody who's 35, 45, and 25. There should be a difference in behavior. And me personally, I don't do the whole trying to connect to the ones who are like in college today, just so I can come off as understanding what the youth got going on. There needs to be a level to where I don't even know what the words mean. I don't know what you're saying. But in my day, this is what we consider respect, and we can at least have an example. A lot of us today in our generations, they don't have like an example of lines that they can draw to say, hey, this is the wrong way to do it, it's the right way to do it. Everything is whatever you got going on. What I'm noticing is my generation is like, yeah, we down with that too. Okay, that's how it's supposed to be. Okay, cool. It's like, what you mean that's how it's supposed to be? No, it ain't. We don't do that. And this is why we don't do it. You know what I'm saying? So without being too long-winded, I'll park my slab. But I'm influenced by my peers who are proving themselves to like, in my mind, elevating, like, about being about family, being about your business, being about morals, just doing the right things to become those elders. Because right now we at that age now. We the right now. You know what I'm saying? We the big bro right now. You know what I'm saying? Paul. We Paul, and we also school. We the school.
Yeah.
That's us right now. We just keeping it real. There has to be, and we talked about this before about how do you at your age right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you see yourself? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you see yourself amongst the youth, the younger generation? Do you see yourself as one of them, or do you see yourself as somebody that's older that can give advice, that can say, hey, this is right and that's what's wrong? And that's kind of where I'm at with it. Like, hey, that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And you're not my peer. So you calling me an uncle, school, or old head, that don't make me feel no kind of way. We're not the same. You know what I'm saying? I got 20 years on you of experience. I live your life twice or three times. So, that's kind of that's just where I'm at with it. I'll park my slab, but that's where I'm at with it.
Man, I seen a video one time. I forgot who it was, bro. But he was in a crowd of people, man, and they called him Unc, and that nigga got offended. And that nigga is an Unc. He Unc.
But you know what?
That shit crazy to me, bro.
I'm glad you said that, Yogi, because that's why I was just gonna go right quick before we. The problem what you asking TBN about that, you said 75. No, go back to 1970, maybe 69 and go all the way up. Because it's that millennials, whatever that is, let me tell you what happened. We scared to fucking grow up. We don't want to get old. We
That's
see
what
our
it is.
parents get old. And you never thought you was gonna get old when you was young, but now you get now and you don't know what to do when you get old. You know what you do when you get old? You fucking be old. That's all. It ain't what you do. Just be fucking old. You old. It's nothing to it. I can't run a 4.2 no more. But a 4.4, I might get at it. You understand? Then I might run a 5.6. It don't matter. What I'm saying is,
Embrace it.
I'm not even
don't
finna
be
run
scared
fast.
to get old. And being old don't mean you out the game or you don't know or you not hip or whatever. What that go back to your point, T, where they trying to learn the new slangs and do what the young do. No, do what you do. You know what we did? We kept it player. We kept it player. We wasn't on no colors, no this. You kept it player. You have a problem, it's about a nigga and a woman or some money. But that other stuff, I grew up keeping it player. I don't know all that other shit these, But
keep it
like
playing.
I
Yeah, you're
say,
right.
everybody is they don't want to grow old.
Right.
Who want to get old? You know what I'm saying? We can go to why the old dudes get a younger girl. They don't want to get old. That's like a curse. But we should embrace it because guess what? We made it.
We
How
made
many
it. That's
people ain't
the
seen
It's an
50?
man.
achievement. It's
We
an
done
achievement.
made it, man. We here.
Rich. Hey, Rich, check me out, Rich. Think about it. And look, you was in the streets, right?
Mm.
I wasn't in the streets, but I'm from the hood.
Allegedly.
And a lot of my partners, right, allegedly,
Allegedly.
allegedly,
Allegedly. Allegedly.
facts. So, and I forgot I was going, Rich. You took me off my path. Hold
I'm
on,
sorry.
man.
I'm
He got
sorry.
you. He got
You
you,
left it over
TV.
for me. I had said allegedly. I'm sorry. I can't. It's my fault, TB. I am
Where was
sorry.
I going with that? I was going somewhere with that.
You was going. Come on.
I'm gonna have to come back to it, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to come back to it. There was a point
I'm sorry.
that I was no, you good. I'll think about it in a second. It'll come back to me.
Well, we actually finna move on, but Rich was celebrating the fact that we made it to this here. That's what you was at when you thought of it. We made it to this age.
Oh,
There
okay,
you go.
yeah.
There
There
you
you
go.
go. So think about it. When you think about this, you got people who don't live to make it to be 25, 30 years old, right?
Yeah.
A lot of cases. And in your mind, you always say, dang, like life is so short. Life is so short. They only made it to 25 years old. They didn't get to see what it's like to be 30. Then, you know how the sayings go, you know, like Pac said, in this song, being skinny in the city where the skinny niggas die.
Yeah.
You know, before 25, right? That's kind of mentality. Like making it 25 is the mentality. You make it 25, you done made it. Like if you make it 25 years old, you the OG. But then you got people that pass away at 16, 17 years old, and all of a sudden it's like, man, they didn't get a chance to make it. They didn't get a chance to make it. But the moment you make it to be 30 or 40, man, look at the old head. Oh, look at school. He don't know what's going on. It's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I didn't made it. I made it past the number that you said we weren't supposed to make it past.
Yep.
I'm not telling anybody that I'm the authority. I'm not explicitly saying, hey, I'm the authority. But if I have made it past 25, 30, 35 years old, I'm 40 years old, there should be a certain level of respect that you give me. I done made it to this point.
Yep.
And that's still young. I'm trying to make it to be 100 years old. I'm trying to make it,
Yeah.
to that level, to where I can give you some game that you never even thought you would hear. You know what I'm saying? Where you sit around, I'm trying to make it to where you sit around and everybody listen to what I got to say for 3 or 4 hours. I got so much game about life, you can hear me talk for 3 or 4 hours. That's how much game I got. I've been living so long. But we
But
make
to
it on one end, you an old head. We don't need to respect you. You don't know what you're talking about. You out. What they say? You you outdated. You don't know what's going on. That's one end of it. The
hey,
other
T
end,
baby,
yeah,
tell him this what you tell him, young, live long enough.
Yeah, try to get that. Like T
keep
Ben,
living, keep
you
living.
so you just exposed me to something too, because when you were saying that, I was thinking, man, man, if you make it this far, you done made it. And
You
then
done made it.
I was like, yeah. When I was younger, I didn't know what the goal was to make it. You know what I'm saying? When old dudes used to tell me, hey, you just keep waking up, you're gonna get old. And I was like, what? But now let me tell you something that you said that you already doing. You said, I want to get old enough to where I can sit down and they listen to us talk for 3 hours. Say, my brother,
Mm,
we doing that right now. At your
Right
age,
now.
at
mm,
my age right now.
Right
We be
now.
on the platform right now where they gonna
you're
listen to us for
right.
2 hours, man.
You're
We
right.
doing
You're
that
right.
now. We living our truth now. We doing that right now. Cause
You're
this ain't
right,
going
Rich.
nowhere. They can go back and get this anytime they want. That's why we got to give it to them good. They might not get it this time, but
Yeah.
4 years, they might, oh man, they was on something. Cause it ain't going nowhere. So that's why we try to give good information and content, because it don't go nowhere. Like they say back in the game,
It
good
live
dope
forever.
don't go nowhere. You just got to recook it. It's there.
It live
So when
forever.
you give somebody some real stuff, it's gonna stay there. You know what I'm saying? This gonna be in
You're right,
circulation.
Rich.
So we
You're
doing
right.
that now. We talking now, but they can listen later. You know what I'm saying? The ones that catch it now, okay. But this is for later. The information we want to spread and grow to where they can see it and be like, hey, they saw something coming, man. They saw the curve. You
I
know what I'm
think
saying?
that is a perfect segue, Rich. Perfect
Mhm,
segue to
mhm.
your
Yeah.
segue right now. Play
Well,
that
let's go
music,
into it.
Yogi.
Let's go with it, baby. Hey, 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 hey. Say, y'all already know what it is when it comes to me. It's all about the black excellence and black history. And black history ain't no one day, it's every day. It's all life. But
Every
today,
day.
I got something I want to discuss because we drive them all the time. And I ain't never said it. So I'm going to start right here because ain't nowhere to start in black history but the beginning. So I'm going to just keep touching. Yogi, you'll run that for me one time and let us hear this?
Say less.
It's
I
crazy how a
got you.
black man built America's first automobile manufacturing business, but they still want you to give Ford all the credit. Charles Richard Patterson, born enslaved, built his freedom with his hands. First carriages, then cars. By 1915, C.R. Patterson and Sons stood as the first black-owned automobile manufacturer in U.S. history. But here's what they won't admit. While Ford was handed loans, factories, and headlines, Patterson was shut out. No banks, no investors, no chance at survival. His success wasn't ignored, it was strangled. And when Patterson's company collapsed, history collapsed with it. His name vanished from textbooks and museums. Ford became the myth. Patterson, the ghost. How many black businesses were crushed so white America could write the story their way? Comment. Black excellence. If Patterson's name belongs in every... It's crazy how a black man built America's first automobile...
Hey, hey, hey. We here together now. We're talking about Mr. Charles Richards Patterson. He was the first guy to invent a automobile. Not only did he start there, you got to realize you heard the progress. He started with the carriages, with the horses. And he had a sharp enough mind to say, I don't need a horse. I'm going to make a motor to drive the car, whatever he was going to call it at the time before that. That's crazy. You know how smart you got to be, come from a slave to where you was working on horse and carriage till you made cars. You got to realize when he was a slave, they probably didn't have that much iron and no steel factories. The only iron they had was wrapped around their necks and their wrists and their feet. They didn't have nowhere to work with no iron. They had them kind of tools and to come up and listen. Keywords mean a lot to me. They didn't say he built a car. They say he had a car manufacturing. That means he was putting out more than one. You know what manufacturing mean? That means you producing. And a black man come from slavery back then in 1912, 1919 to have a car manufacturing and didn't get no funding from no white hands. He had to use his own labor to get his money up. Come on, man. And then they still choked him out. They couldn't beat him, so they choked him out. That's crazy. He beat them at their own game doing the rules right, and they still put forward over there. That's why I like that little clip at the end when they say how much white history is going to take to wipe out black history to make theirs look good. And they don't have to do that. We can share this. This ain't black history. This American history. Because we all in America. You can put a color on it. You could say Ford or whoever, but we know Patterson, he just happened to be our color, and he was the first. Say, that ain't no disrespect to no white man. That shit, you made Ford. Ford's still going on. He not here. But give him his nod, man. He beat you to that, and you shut him out. But you're not going to just shut his history out. So that's what I'm here for, to let people know, hey, Charles, Richard, Patterson, we salute you, brother. Yeah, I know people know about you, black history. You know, and he didn't, a real black man. His car company was called Patterson and Son. So you see how we was thinking then? He put his child in it because he knew I got to let him have a way. You see what I'm saying? You got to make another way for another person. So with that being said, I give you the nod for Black History of the Day, Mr. Charles Richard Patterson. And that's that. But that, and
Hey man,
always know we make Black history every day. You see what I'm saying? Every day. Now,
hey
I had a
Rich,
question for you guys before we go any further because I know we're
hold up,
pushing for
Rich.
time.
Hold up, Rich. Let me say this though.
Okay,
Man,
go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
on behalf of all of us, bro, I appreciate your segment, man, because you really bring shit to light that we never knew about. You know what I'm saying?
Man, appreciate
Like
it.
when you send me them videos and I be watching, I be over here like, man, I ain't even know that shit because it's not taught to us. It's wiped out.
No.
Yeah. And you gotta like, bro, you gotta reach a certain point of schooling before you even get to African American studies. And then do they really talk about all the African American studies?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
They give you the Africans they want you to know about. See?
Yeah, so man, like I said, man,
I appreciate
for me
it, man.
especially, man, I appreciate your segment, man, because you really be schooling me on some good stuff, man. Real talk.
I appreciate it, man. I try my best, man.
Church finger. I wanted to say this too because Yogi I'm just gonna piggyback off what Yogi said because he hit it right on the nail. That's exactly what I was gonna say. I love your segment. I love it because I agree with you wholeheartedly. Black history is every single day. Every single person can qualify for Black history. It doesn't take the greatness that you do. It just takes you being great in who you are. That's all that matters. That is the only qualification that go with Black history. And the fact that you do what you do. One more thing that I'm gonna piggyback off Yogi. You will not recognize how many of these youngsters are okay. And I want to say, I don't want to call them YNs. I never liked that terminology. I like YM better. YM, young men. They don't understand how easily they are allowing the world to wipe their history away only to present their own. If we don't keep it alive, meaning that you got to have a hunger to want to know these things about your people. You got to have that hunger. I think a lot of young people don't do that. I don't think they have that hunger. They all right with knowing what young NBA young boy and all them. They cool with that, but they don't have enough hunger for this. I appreciate that, Rich. Keep it in their face. And I'm going to do everything I can to support that and keep pushing the narrative each and every time. Keep it in their face. We are greatness.
Yes.
They just
Hopefully
just
we'll
need
catch it. We'll learn our value. We'll learn our value one day.
Yes.
They just need a cool WGN to go ahead and
sir.
present it to
I
them.
got it.
I
got to speak to them in
the
their
way they
language.
need to have it.
Hey,
Hey,
man, he
I'm
just
the
got to
only
keep
one.
them
I'm speaking
AirPods charged.
I speak their language. They gonna listen. But fellas, I know we pushing time. I just had a little question. Since it's the holidays, I want to ask y'all this. Since it's all men on the panel, what is a perfect gift for a man? For you, I'm asking. I started quality you up there. Go ahead. What's the perfect gift this Christmas time? Hey, go with it.
The perfect gift.
This is a loaded question. I want y'all to know that too. I just really want y'all to know I'm very
loaded.
loaded on this question. Keep going.
Okay. I'm simple, Rich. I'm not a materialistic dude. I don't ask for a lot of stuff. I don't need a lot of stuff. I'm gonna tell you what the best gift for me is. Quiet, peaceful and quiet. Let me have my spot and let me do my thing.
Got it. Yogi.
I ain't gonna lie. I agree with that, nigga. Peace, quiet. Give me my room and my tool and then my book and let me lay in my bed and chill. Ain't nobody bother me.
T-Ben, brother on my left. What you say? I can't hear you.
You muted,
We can't hear you,
You muted.
There we go. I agree with that, and I'm gonna add something to it. So first off, I would say at least one day to not have to be concerned with nothing. Just one day.
Okay.
Oh.
One day where I ain't gotta think about. I'll think whatever I want to think about. Yeah. With no anxiety about nothing else. That's one thing.
That's a perfect Christmas gift.
So to add to that though, I think a set of some tools. It depends on what's going on in the world at the time. Whether it's tools, it could be a barbecue grill. It could be something that I can use, right?
I got you.
But ultimately, at the end of the day, if I could just put my hands up and just keep my feet up and say, you know what, I ain't gotta think about nothing today.
I agree with all y'all.
Can I ask a question though?
Right quick. Go ahead. So T-Ben, whoever you asking to.
So T-Dot, so you say like a grill or some tools, right? Like me personally, I ain't really big on people giving me gifts. I just go get that shit myself, right? So would that really be a perfect gift? You know what I'm saying? That's something that you can buy yourself.
I mean, if it can be purchased for me, if I ain't gotta go buy it, like, hey, here go. Look, let me give you an example. I'm gonna show you right now what I'm talking about. Let me show you what I'm talking about right now. Yeah,
we got a live example, y'all. Y'all don't want to know well. Hey, we ain't said it once, but please like and subscribe. We do have merch. Thank you. Yes. Pod Mom got us all in uniform. We are here and correct in uniform.
I ain't got mine at home.
We love it. I thank you. Hey, we got the best people over here at Bayou City Podcast. I ain't lying.
We do, man. We got a hell of a team
like this in my life, man.
We got a hell of a team, man.
We working together. There he is with the D-Walk. Now listen, you got to put your cowboy hat on, T-Man, if you go over there like that now.
Man, I got screws in here. I got screws in here. I mean, it's a whole bunch of stuff. Like, it's a lot of stuff in here.
T-Ben, I'm gonna stay right there where you at, and I'm with y'all. All those answers are correct. But guess what I was thinking, y'all? Rich got to be rich. I'm finna give y'all a quick spiel. Y'all tell me
a bit. It's full of stuff, but I'm gonna stop talking.
T-Ben is in there. He in there. Let me explain to you what I'm saying. I understand what you're saying, because when y'all come over here, y'all gonna say it's too much. I'm too much on everything. But listen, this is why I asked that. Because I'm an old soul. Right. And y'all, let's take this ride. You remember back in the Gap, if you was a man, your gift was a wallet. Listen to me now, y'all. Mm-hmm. You know why they gave a man a wallet? Because a man carried an ID. He carried some cards in there. he carried his money in there. See, when the dope era came, we got rid of the wallet and want to carry a knot. And you don't need ID when you run in front of the police because you're going to say the wrong name. So it took the wallet out the way. See, the wallet was for the man. We used to think, why they give me a goddamn wallet? Because you're a man. A man supposed to have something in his wallet. But guess what? They done took the wallet. They didn't went with the knot. Now these niggas got purses because they don't know they supposed to have a goddamn wallet.
Not
Y'all
me.
don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all didn't
Not
let
me.
me get through. Let me take you to church. I'm saying, goddamn right, DB.
I still got a wallet.
I know you was a man.
I still got a wallet, bro.
I'm teaching young fellas, hey, where your wallet at? I don't got one. That means you ain't got no money. Because every man should have a wallet with some money in it, nigga.
It ain't even
they
about
quit giving
nowadays,
men wallets because they didn't have no money to put in the motherfucker.
Hey, Rich, it ain't even about the wallet, man. Every day, today's time, everything liquid.
Hold on.
I gotta have
See,
someone
what
to
y'all
put my
talking about?
cards.
Mine right here. I keep me.
gotta
Yeah,
put my
goddamn
cards
right.
somewhere.
I'm a man. A man got two things: a wallet, a knife, and a watch. You need to know what time it is. You need to keep a nigga off your ass. You need to be able to get somewhere and pay for something. You understand?
And a pistol.
Last week,
and keep you a pistol. Keep you a pistol.
Goddamn right. The knife was right now because I didn't want to, allegedly. So
keep you a pistol.
See, but like I'm saying, just think of the mentality where I'm going, fellas. A man used
picking
to
up
get
what
a
you putting
wallet,
down.
man. You was a daddy. They buy you one of them old, they go to flea market, get your old Gucci, Louis Vuitton wallet. You put your shit in it. The kids got it. But you was a man because you had a wallet. Now these niggas getting Birkins, Louis. They got purses now. Because they done got away from the wallet. You're not supposed to have that much stuff. A wallet taught you about being a man. You only put what you need in that motherfucker. Some of us we'll have that bitch stick like T-Bins over there. That's that cowboy wallet. Goddamn right. It leave a print in them goddamn Wranglers and them goddamn Levi's. When you take them off, that goddamn wallet print in the motherfucker. That's a man when I see. That's a man. You can tell. So, but I'm just saying, we done got away from real simple shit.
Go ahead, Yogi.
Hey, so we're gonna do a new segment. Riches, what everything a man supposed to have. Because last week it was a dog and a woman, right?
Yeah.
So in other words, he got two bitches.
Two bitches. So now you need a wallet and a knife. See this? I'm just trying to get the youth to understand shit they knew. Because get what? Say, for example, the cops pull you over. And that can happen.
I see that license to carry. You ain't playing with them, huh?
Hey,
not at all.
But this Texas, man, we don't need that.
Not no more, but I know the law. I know the law.
But think about this here.
I still got it.
When you get a wallet, you have a responsibility. You got to put your ID in there. You got to keep up with something. You got to have some. See, it give a responsibility. And that's what we missing. That type of shit with our kids, with our boys. That's why they grabbing their mama purse, because the dad ain't gave them a wallet. They don't understand the significance of a wallet. You know what I'm saying? A man supposed to live, a wallet teacher, you live compact and everything right here. Your whole life got to be right here as a man. Everything else you got to do. So I like that. You don't need to have a bag where you got money, lotion, eye drops, fingernail file. You don't need that, man. You understand?
Hey, guess what, Rich? Guess what? I'm gonna keep it 100%. Hey, this is uncomfortable. Carrying this in my pocket, it's uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like the fact that I gotta do it, but guess what? I'm a man.
Goddamn right. Goddamn. Hey, you hear a woman tell you what? My purse heavy, but you gotta carry that motherfucker.
Bro, this in my pocket. Look, let me fall asleep. It be uncomfortable. Sometimes I can't sit like I want to sit. Yeah. But guess what? I'm a man.
Your whole left leg and cheek be numb in the motherfucker.
Yep.
It be numb. But guess what? Hey, guess what? I'm a man. I'm a man.
Right. And you got something in that motherfucker. See, it ain't for decoration.
Hey, man.
That ain't for looks. That's for business. When he pull that out, it ain't got nail design on it. It's leather.
Hey man, I'm
I like
gonna
that.
take mine out of my pocket, put in the cup holder on the car rides though, man. I ain't finna ride like
See,
Hey,
see,
that, hey, look, that's
that.
okay. But you got one. You got a
It's on me
wallet.
at all
You
times.
got a
but you
wallet.
just said,
You got a
but do you
wallet.
see that? Do you see, like I'm saying, TB, when we teaching the youngsters and you talk to them, I ask them little shit like that. I teach them how to tie a tie. Come here. Let me show you how to tie a tie, nigga. They're coming, they learn. They like that because they
They
brain
do.
learn it and they feel, hey, I know something. And
Yeah,
every two
what?
minutes, they showing somebody how to tie a tie. Now you a teacher, huh, nigga? You just learned. But that's good, though. That's why I just ask simple things. Yeah, you got a wallet? My grandson told me now. I said, well, you don't want no money. He said, come on, give me some money. No, you ain't got nothing to put it in. I put it in my pocket. I said, no, you put change in your pocket. You put a knife in your pocket. You put your money in your wallet. Guess what? When I see him, guess what he got? Papa, I got a wallet. I said, okay, here you go. Here you go. You get something put in it. Yeah. I told him, long as you have your pants on, you better have some goddamn money. Only time you don't have money was when your pants off. I tell women that. Yeah,
Right.
anytime I got pants on, I got money. Only time I ain't got no money when I ain't got no pants on. So you figure that out. I teach all my little
Mm,
boys that. Hey,
mm.
that's been a man. Yeah, yeah. But
That boy
anyway,
dropping
I'm
that.
gonna
That boy
park right
dropping
there,
that
y'all.
salt.
I just love the question. It was holiday, and we was doing that. I don't know if y'all ready. We gonna get ready for a round end the year pod next week because that'll be
Yes.
right before. So we do a year end roundup on things and what we'll do moving into the future. You know, oh shit, we still on out, but yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Get ready next week, y'all. We're gonna have a good show. We're gonna be talking about the end of the year. Hey, we here. We're gonna party. Yes, sir. I might have my
Yes,
hat
sir.
on and my thing. Yeah, we're gonna go and get it in.
Yes,
But
sir.
with that
Well,
being said,
here we are. Here
quality.
we
Do
are.
you
Here we
do
are.
quality?
Show number 6, y'all. It's going
Uh-oh.
down.
It feels
We
like
gonna end it with
66.
that one tonight. I want to take a special moment here to say happy holidays to everybody that's out there
Yes.
in the
Yeah.
YouTube world. Wishing
Bah
y'all nothing
humbug.
but wonderful, 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 and happiness times with your family and friends. Um, I'm not. I also want to say happy holidays to my panel. You guys are the greatest. I love y'all, man. I think this brotherhood that we got formed, it gets stronger and stronger by the minute, y'all. And
Yes,
I'm
sir.
I'm I'm so happy for it. I wish y'all the best, man. All the
Hey.
kiddos and Rich going shopping for the big baby
Oh
tomorrow.
Lord.
Yep,
Yeah,
all
man.
that, all
Oh
that,
yeah, man.
all that. I'm
Yeah.
proud to hear all of that, man. Happy holidays to everybody out there. On that note, y'all, we are about to end this thing. But before we leave, let's do one more introduction, man. My man right next to me, this would be my younger brother. Let him know who you is, and we signing out.
Say, man. You know I love y'all, man, because I'm tired in the motherfucker, boy. But we gonna rock out, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stand 10 toes down with the team. Hey, man,
See.
it's Big Yogi. Remember, man, keep calm. Fuck with a fat boy. Yeah.
Already, baby.
Yeah. And right under him would be my main man, my walkathon. Let him know who he is.
Crazy.
Hey man, I'm
Mr.
T
Thousand
Big.
Steps.
Hey, we get it in. We get it
Got it
in.
in.
I'm T Big, your neighborhood brother. I'm signing in, getting ready to sign out. Hey, I'm chunking it up. I'm showing them biceps. And I would say this. I would say this. Hey, look, I'm proud of Brother Quality for walking and burning them calories because what he did today, most people don't go out and do. They don't do it. We walked 7 miles today. 7
7 miles.
miles. We was just chopping it up the whole time. We good conversation. But it never was a time where he was like, hey man, I gotta slow down for a second. You go walk 7 miles tomorrow, then get back with me.
Let us
That's all
know.
I got to
Let us
say.
know. Let us know what you
That's
can
all I
do.
got to say. You
Yeah.
do 7 miles tomorrow. Tomorrow.
I can sleep 7 miles. I can sleep 7 miles for y'all tomorrow. I
He
get
said
that
he
in.
sleep.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Well, then
between
on
me and
that note,
y'all,
dear Rich, let us know what you can do
I did
again.
that today.
Hey, I can sleep for 7 miles, but I don't know about walking. I want y'all to, hey man, everybody have a happy holiday from my family to yours. Hey, everybody tuned in to watch this. Hey man, hey, Enjoy your family. You live, you got right now. Enjoy the moment. Don't worry about what you don't have, coulda have, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Don't count. Deal with what's right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Love who love you. Love is love, man. You know, that's what we need, man. We need a little more understanding and love, man. Because that's the way we're gonna make it, man. Hey, we come into a new year. Let's leave 25 what 25 is and make 26 great. You know what I'm saying? That's what
That
I'm
is.
thinking. Hey,
That is.
Merry Christmas. H-Town Bayou podcast, man. Christmas.
And last but not least, I am NAT,
Yeah.
Silent E, aka Quality.
Quality.
Happy holidays, everybody. Night,
All
night.
right. Bye-bye. Thank y'all for the ride. Y'all
Thanks for joining the H-Town Bayou City podcast. Be sure to like, share, and follow, and we'll catch you on the next episode.